Hi, chat. How's it going? So I cut the red wire instead of the blue one, and now my face doesn't work properly. So basically what happened was, because obviously I was using the GPU to encode the stream, and so... So obviously when we disabled the graphics card, the whole thing just went... I got a blue screen, not an actual blue screen, like a blue screen on my left monitor. Then it turned off entirely. Then FM crash dumped in the background. So hopefully FM will start up again. I guess there's that. So, right. Let's just go to... What will main even show? It should just show... Yeah. That, by the way, this is the Sports Interactive community on account of... I'm Dairy World, right? Let's load up Football Manager and try again. No. It might still have fixed it to Groovy Gamer. We don't know. But obviously maybe it requires me to not be streaming at the time. Let me just switch off the game. Or switch to game, rather. Wait, that should work. Why is the game not visible? Hang on. We'll see. Enjoy the Dairy World shirt, by the way. FM's playing in the background, and I'm not lagging. That was weird. Interesting. Need to win again. Win again what? No, we saved after the game. I wasn't just gonna experiment on my stream without saving the game. Let's see. Wait, there was indeed a graphics card problem, just not the one that FM thinks it was. Oh dear. The error being I removed the graphics card. I mean, it's an error. Now, the thing is, chat, I still think there was something to do with the transitions, though, could have been causing the problem. I've got a Steam pop-up now. It's Viking in play. Viking invited me to play Rocket League, you dickhead. Okay. What's happened? Basically, we're having some graphics issues. This is fun. Right, okay. So next thing to test, I suppose, chat, would be switching to full screen and then back away from it, right? Because that was what was causing it to go funny. Okay, that worked. Your boy's moving! Now, that doesn't mean it's fixed yet, but it does mean that it might be back to where it was before, at the very least, which is workable, right? Oh, DeGroovy Gamer, if we get into this match and it doesn't do what it did before, you are getting an insta VIP. Oh, you legend. My suspicion, basically, is that while we were do you know what? Yes, let's fuck it all up with a Harold Bishop Ultras. Let's ruin all of DeGroovy Gamer's work. Come on, chat. Join me in a Harold Bishop Ultras, will you? Let's do it. I'm just going to press the button, honestly.
The minute you get uptight, you're dead.
I have through Harold and I'm in the house where the coffee's green and the food is grouse. With sandwiches and lasagna too.
Ice cream sundaes for me and you.
I am through Harold and I'm in the house where the coffee's green and the food is grouse. With sandwiches and lasagna too.
Ice cream sundaes for me and you.
I try not to lose my temper with myself.
Oh, goodness sake and shit and balls.
The minute you get uptight, you're dead.
I'm going to have to be very selective on which parts of this I end up uploading to YouTube. So, that was actually a good test, and I'll tell you for why. Do you remember at the very start of stream, back in the olden days, pre the amazing graphics card fix, I had that, it got really glitchy when I started streaming today. When I loaded my face cam up from the starting soon screen after the intro, it went all laggy, right? That hasn't happened yet at any point. And that is a good sign, logically. So now, we're going to try and play against PSG in a Champions League semi-final and hope that it doesn't fuck it up. Just in case. Well, I'll tell you what, Anarith, if she is, she's blatantly in my sidebar to sign the under-19 Branch Striker. This is from the board. Ah, fair one. Are they going to... I'll tell you what, Mr. Progger, if the board bring me a graphics card with it, I'll sign him instantly. That's my deal with the board. The other reason I can tell that something's changed is because when I was on these menus before, it was dipping to like 58 FPS in OBS for some reason. Now it's not. The only time I would notice the dips would be inside the match engine, whereas prior, once we did this weird thing, it was making it all over the shop. So, let's see. Let's fucking see. It could also have been that there was an issue with the new graphics card update and it required a restart anyway, and maybe I should just restart the computer after that, to be fair. Still at flat 60. Is this going to be in 2D? No, it won't be in 2D, is it? Because I switched it back, didn't I? Right. Or did I? Oh, I did. Right, hang on. That might be what the problem was as well, because it wasn't loading the match in the background. Come on. Back to TV. Oh, God. I'm going to just sit here. We've not conceded. It's still at flat 60 on my screen. 60 on there. 60 on there. We are good. In fact, not only good, better than normal. We've actually come out on top. We're not even getting lag in this game, which is what we'd normally get. Holy shit. DeGroovy Gamer. Do it now. I don't even care. Actually, could you put something in chat? I just want to make sure I get your name right. DeGroovy Gamer, right. Actually. VIP. Is it with... Ah, that's where I was getting it wrong. Boom. No, mate. You've just saved my bacon there, bud. Seriously. Thank you for that. That was awesome. Oh. I still think that we can... Oh, hang on. The donuts throw. The donuts throw. It's... Oh, my God. Look at us here. Look at us. We're watching a match in the Champions League, and it's even the match is smooth on 3D. Oh, it's like it's actually got better. Incredibly. Oh, that's a poor touch. Rodriguez whiffs it past the post. You know what? I could have crumbled and just gone, oh no, I have to shut stream and try and figure it out. But honestly, the way I thought about it was, this is my thought process, was there's no way I can test anything, really, without being live, because the live environment is what causes the issue. Ergo, the only way I'm ever going to fix this is if we do live tech support, basically. Kelder's throw. Great save from Mihov. They've started strongly today. That's a foul. Yeah, I suspect that's what it is, potentially. It was a graphics driver problem. It does make you wonder, though, if the thing I did to fix it might actually still work as a fix, but was being interrupted by the graphics card issues, which was a new problem. That might have been a problem regardless of what I'd done. I still think my other solution is actually the correct one, though, using the CPU instead of the GPU, but that's something I can't be asked to test right now, not while we're actually being able to watch these games. We're still doing all right here, but I'm still going to yell at them. We're 45 minutes away from a Champions League final, by the way. 24-hour stream. Hey, this is why it's useful having you guys around, because you guys know much more about it. What was the fix? So, in case anyone does run into this problem, which admittedly is a small use case, but just in case, what we did, I know you couldn't see my screen, so what I did was I went into Device Manager, Display Adapters, which is something I've done plenty of times before, and I right-clicked on my graphics card, in this case GTX 970, disabled the graphics card, then once everything broke, which it will happen, I then re-enabled the graphics card, turned everything off, and restarted it again. But I didn't actually restart the computer. My guess is that restarting the computer would have had the same effect, though. But obviously I couldn't do that, because even with an SSD, it would have taken me a couple of minutes. Oh, dear. Have to restart. Yeah, I know. Actually, you say that, Chilican Carnage, but that's the first time that's ever happened to me. And I've never done that, like, notably before, so interestingly. Oh, yeah, bear in mind, FM also crash dumped because I removed the graphics card. It's basically the equivalent of me pulling the graphics card out. So I can understand why FM went, no. Oh, what's this? No longer wants to leave the club. You bloody love to see it. Also, how good is this shirt? This has been on my tab since Tuesday. I just keep that there. Let me have a look at my task manager while I'm at it, actually. I'm curious to see what we're running like now. That's way better. FM's just using less GPU, and OBS is using less GPU as well. It's like 50% usage rather than 90%. Memory's still a bit low, so I need to sort that, but still. Danko in, yeah, actually, ooh. Yeah, what the hell happened to Spat? Oh, crap. Danko's not on the bench. Shit. Thank God I put Pablo on the bench. We're doing a double subby there to freshen that up. Actually, I'm going to do 3. I'm getting Tommy on 2. Are they an actual team? As in, who's an actual team? Oh, yes, they're a futsal team in Seattle. I thought you meant treaty for a second there. Tommy Howcroft. Rodriguez. Oh, if we score a second goal here. If we go 2-0 up on the tie here. Rodriguez. Falkenhorst back in the squad. Can he fire it across? Diaz! No! We've hit the post twice today. Oh! Oh, wow. That's twice. The donuts hit the post. Now he's hit the post. We did. We won the Europa League last season, which is why we got such a plum Champions League draw. Okay. So, very soon... Oh, God. I was going to say, very soon I was going to start to move into game management mode. Oh, God. David Oliver. Saved. Saved. He's offside. He's offside. He is offside there. Great save from Mihov again. Right. It's 15 minutes to go is when I start slowly bringing it down. Oh. And then we slowly turn on the time wasting as the final 10 minutes goes along. Ball in. Vinicius, header over the crossbar. Why is that counting as a clear-cut chance? Like a highlightable chance there. Really odd that that counts. We go to that. And then with 5 minutes to go, we go to the final one. Which is that, and then that. Yeah, if we do qualify for the final, which is still a big if at the moment, there's still seconds left. Oh my god, oh my god. Fucking hell, 2 minutes. Come on, lads. 2 minutes. Yes! Come on! Treaty 1, Paris Saint-Germain 0. We are in the Champions League final, my friends. All of the tech support nonsensory was worth it. We are in the final, and yes, we're playing the final today. Yes, it's on full match. My suit is right there and ready to go. Come on! Oh, I'm not changing yet. It's fucking boiling in here. I'll change right before the game. Oh, Luban Mihov, 8.5. Made 12 saves in this game and kept a clean sheet against PS fucking G. No, so the save doesn't end. For those who are wondering, the save doesn't end if we win the Champions League. That's just the beginning. If anything, that's just the first hurdle. Oh, just pop the fan on. Do you remember what happened when I popped the fan on earlier, chat? Slugs remembers. I damn near blew him out of his seat. Oh my god. We just beat David Oliver and the boys. We're playing chat, we're playing Chelsea in the final. We're playing Chelsea in the final. We had Chelsea in our group, and we were the better side against them, I think, in both games. I think we could take Chelsea in a final. This is perfect. How many points do we have now? So that will get us an extra, I think, 0.3? 10 million quid for that. Oh, God. Oh, God. At least it's time, right? Where's the final? It's the Wanda Metropolitano. So we should... Oh, wrong one. Why am I looking at the Conference League? 8.5. That's a good season. 8.5 points this year, considering we didn't get to play any qualifiers. So we're actually down on points because of that. That's insane. One eventual version of Chappie is the stadium. Damn right. Where does that put us? It allows us to move up to 12th. So we're going to leapfrog Czech Republic and not lose any ground to Austria. Obviously, Switzerland have had a season for the ages, which would be lovely to have at some point. It does start to move us in close to Ukraine. But also, I think Turkey could be achievable soon because they're losing a really good year. Yeah, Switzerland got so much. They had 4 sides in the group stages of the Conference League. 3 of them won their group. The other one came second. They had 3 sides, I think, in like the quarterfinals. How many you get? You don't get any more points for winning the final. We would get 0.4. I think the maximum we can finish on is 8.9. Because we'd get 0.4 for winning the final. Technically, we'd get like 2 points, but it equals 0.4 for us. Hey, Inamorato! Oh. We're not far off Ukraine now, which is good, because Ukraine is actually the next... oh, no, they're not. Key thing is, though, we go back to 12th, which means that we actually do gain stuff. Fuck touring Paris. Well, we're getting it in today. That's not too bad. He's fine. He's fine. Stojanovic, he's fine. Okay, good. Another 10 million quid. Club World Cup! 0.8. Oh, because we've got 5 teams, so it's divided by the number of teams. So we'd get 2 points divided by 5 is 0.4. Oh. That's amazing. We get to play in the Club World Cup. Even if we lose, which we probably will, but it doesn't matter. What are we looking at for 80 million quid in the bank? We could actually spend 30-odd million pound on players if we wanted to. We could actually go back in for Ali Tekin. Oh yeah, actually, before I do anything, save. 3 years' time. And we'll have a great time in 3 years' time. It's fine. Inamorato with a gifted sub to MD Games. Thank you very much, my friend. That is super nice of you. We can actually nearly spend our entire budget. Holy God. Right, what was I checking? Yeah, it's the big Club World Cup, isn't it? With all the new teams. Because you get... Don't you get qualified for it just by getting to a final, basically? Which is still pretty sick. I'm excited about that. Let's see. When is the final? That's what we need to work out. James and Kathy with the 5 months.
Time
Ali.
to celebrate. And then smash Chelsea.
Oh, I think we could take them. he is actually technically within budget. Model professional. Mr. Progger with the 2 gifted subs to Tizzy and the SJ Moore. So thank you very much, my friend. Let's do some presents. There's enough gifted in there to get presents. Fuck, he's good. Yeah, a little bit, isn't he? It's annoying that we... Actually, would he even talk to us still? Champions League final. We're in a Champions League final. Us, the club that are asking him, are in a Champions League final, and he's like, I don't know, just don't want to leave at this stage of my career because this game is shit. Oh, God almighty. Well, so there you go. Madness, isn't it? Loyalty. It's not, though. He'll join Chelsea at the... Let me guess. Oh, it's us and PSG. Now, in fairness, I can understand why he would join PSG, but it would... Surely, if it was just because of that, he would just be saying things like, you know, under any circumstances, obviously, but... Who is the manager of PSG these days? Patrick Vieira. Oh, sorry, Paddy. Sorry, bruv. Right, let me get in touch with these. We did the Harrow Bishop Ultras. We'll look up Jesse Marsh. I don't know why I always say his name weird. We might get... No, so basically, oh, wait, is Jesse Marsh not... Is he retired? Well, I'll be damned. So basically, you do get a rep bump, but the rep bump doesn't take effect until the end of the season. Someone actually asked this question to SI on the forums, because I was looking for through the forums for a solution to a different bug at one point, and someone actually mentioned this in the bug reports, that they'd won a Champions League.
Touring Paris en bike, ça nothing this.
Thank you, Mike, but I think that was £10. I couldn't actually see it because it went off the screen. Thank you so much for that. That's so very kind of you, my friend. It is the first time, yeah, that we've been, that anyone from Ireland has been in a major final in this save, or in real life, I suppose, as well. Let's have a look. Thank you so much, dude. That's so unbelievably nice of you, and completely unnecessary. You should spend that money on yourself. Enjoy Paris. That's probably how much a drink cost in Paris, right? At least, actually, now that I think about it. Have they actually got any good players? Are they all domestic? Oh, there's a guy at Genoa, actually. Let me just make that a bit wide. Oh, fuck's sake. No, you... There's a guy at Cecina. I think their best player is probably this guy here, Andrea Proietti, who's at Genoa. Oh my god. But yeah, so the rep bump thing, basically, the way they responded was that they all the reputation adjustments are applied at the same date each year, which for me is absolute nonsense, because to me, if a team has just won the Champions League, people are aware of that immediately. So, change the title. Good shout. Yes. We don't normally do that, but, you know, everything's been moved back to my other monitor. Let's see. Edit stream info. So, Champions League final. Oh, you'll love to see it. That'll bring the boys to the yard. Oh, good shout. Thank you for that, Marius. Right, let me have a little sippy drink, and then we'll... There used to be a summer. It's like with FC Andorra in Spain, isn't it? Right. Swansea City. We'll get through this because obviously we want to make sure we get the Champions League final in today. Oh, Championship Swansea. Could be worse. Chile con carnage.
Matthew Glorious von ABTU. Congratulations on the birth of our beautiful Twitch Womba baby.
It's beautiful. Let's see. Actually, the way we've been sort of looking out, because unfortunately we can't see their like league history, but the way that we found that is the best way to do it is to look at like a player who has hopefully been there for ages. He's been there 10 years, so we can see the last 10 years has been there you go. SI reply. So yeah, basically what SI said was that it updates every single year on a set date. Ergo, no matter what you do at any point during that season that could give you insane amounts of reputation, doesn't come into effect until the reset date. Which is really dumb for me. To me, it should be more dynamic. You know, here's something that should be dynamic. That. Like, that would be good if that was dynamic. Hey, they did a year in the They did a year in the Prem. And Cody Dramas played well for them. And he's a former Fulham player. I'm connecting it all together, friends. Iceland national team. What? Matt, you're an idiot. That's why mums go there, Matt. You should know this by now. Right. Average value? So their best player is Stefan Freyr Iversen, who is actually pretty bloody solid. 90, and he's only 19 as well. Hell of a prospect. Guy at PSV as well, Svein Ole Valdimarsson. Good name, strong name. Not about strong player, but good name. And then lastly, I say Ori Stein Orskason, who's a real player as well. Again, at FC Copenhagen. Lots of guys, lots of domestic players. Honestly, wow, their squad is not very good, is it? Christ. It's mostly domestic. guy at Zenit, guy at Lokomotiv, and another guy at FC Copenhagen, but everyone else plays in Iceland. Iceland doesn't seem like they've had a very good role this time around. Cliftonville. Not Clitfunville. I've done it again. Clitfunville. Let's just move on, shall we? What we can see about Cliftonville is their actual progression, because we've got the Northern Irish League switched on. Oh, God. I'm going to have to turn off request in a minute, otherwise we're never going to get to this Champions League final. So they've been kind of just mid-table, really. Fell as low as 8th. Well, they've been as high as 4th and as low as 8th. Just nothing in between, really. Charlie Patino. Actually, I'm going to just preemptively do that, do that, do that. Do that, and then pause redemptions on those, just for the moment. Right, so yeah, Charlie Patino. Oh, he's actually at Wolves. Didn't get any England caps, sadly. Well, hopefully, Anarith, yeah. Particularly with all the scouting knowledge we've been building up, innit? Want to take me to Clitfunville? It sounds like a terrible, terrible sex up. How did the semis go? We won. We beat PSG 1-0 over 2 legs. Who even scored our goal? It was Paolo Vinicius on 2D. At least we know that the rest of the stream is... So, for the VODs, I do apologise for the fact that there was a weird starting point of a stream followed up by this. But this is the real stream. The first part, I can't not upload because it's got the first leg in. Oh. Hey, all our best goals have been scored in 2D today. Just saying. Mainly because we've only played one match in 3D and it was 0-0. 6.5 million quid for Patino. For this Wolves side, who I still have no idea how they are remaining in the Premier League. So yeah, basically the way that Twitch works is you can't merge them. The only way I could merge them would be if I downloaded them both separately, put them into editing software, merged them back together, then exported the file, and then re-uploaded it. And unfortunately, because of the length and sizes of the files, that is a nightmare. The actual render itself would take about 4 hours. Then the upload would take about 4 hours. And it's just not really a thing that's possible. We also have first class keepers. You bet your ass they do. You bet their ass they do. Who have they got? That's right. They've got Barnett. Oh, Chiru. Thank you very much for the raid. We're about to play a Champions League final, so you've come at a good time. How was stream? Did I see you were 25 years into a save? Because if so, I want to know about that. Do tell. So Nick Barnett is currently the Wolves keeper. Yes, not gone well. 48 conceded in 21 there. 39 in 18 there. Wolves do be struggling for goalkeepers, don't they? All is very good with us. That is for sure. Right. So, last one. Hungary. Who's he wanted by? Who could possibly be... Oh, for crying out loud, FM. The new... You know it's bad when the Wolves' starting goalkeeper is wanted by the New Saints. Jesus Christ. How are Wolves in the Premier League? TNS being like, move over, Wolves. We the guys. Holy God. He is utter garbage. But then, so was... Then again, Oren McGowan was both utter garbage and on the next-gen list. So, you know, needs must and all that. So, Levente... What a great name. Levente Horvat is the top boy for Hungary, and he's a very good player. 71 million quid value, and he's also on 71 grand a week at Montpellier. Came through at Molfehova, of course. Wolves are a bit bugged in this save, basically. So they've regularly seemed to have no goalkeepers a lot of the time, and as a result, they've somehow stayed in the Premier League by conceding like 90 goals on more than one occasion. Very strange. And Attila Deutsch, this was the guy that we nearly signed. Regret. I remember that name anywhere. But again, there's a lot of domestic talent there. Like, okay, there's a guy at Citadella, but lots of guys at Ferencváros. Got Juve in there too, Mejko Vejdi. Lots of guys at Molfehova. Tons at Puskás Academy. That is happy times, because they're our affiliate side. Speaking of. Wouldn't fancy you giving us another one, would you? Not yet. Okay, cool. That's fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, they seem to have fallen down quite a lot. Okay, right. So, the plan is, how far is it till the final? Going goalkeeperless. It's not the worst idea in the world. I've done it several times. Let's see. So it's there. Okay. And what time is it now? Okay. So ideally, we want to be starting the final at around about 1 o'clock. That will give us 2 hours to get it in, and that should be fine. Aaron! With the 18 months. Thank you very much, my friend. That's 2 Twitch babbies. Twins, as they say. Hope you're doing well on this fine Thursday. I know I am. I did go right backless, but that worked tremendously. Apart from at the very end where it worked tremendously. Just, we won the statistical title, all right? That's what really matters. Well, that's because you're in Paris, Mike. Not all of us get to be in Paris at this time of day. Twins born 9 months apart. She's a busy... Hey, she had things to do, right? Coffee leaves club, don't you dare. As long as you're decaf. All right, well, I guess he's gone then. Matt's horse is still looking really good, which is excellent. You love to see it. God, there's so many good players in here. A lot of NAs, I'll admit, but still, nice to see that they exist, I guess. I know there's another guy, really good player from Farrell, that's floating around again, that we'll probably want to pick up sooner rather than later, just because Farrell, also cool Cypriot player. There was a Cypriot guy on the next gen list for Nomads yesterday. Oh, what did you miss so far? So the two things you missed mostly was we did live tech support, and I broke my graphics card live on stream and fixed it. I say I broke it. I broke it. DeGriver Gamer fixed it. And we got to a Champions League final in the meantime, while all that was going on. Matt's horse. Well, his name would be pronounced Matt's horse, wouldn't it? But you got to call it Matt's arse, because obviously. Has to be done. Could find the Maltesers thing. Yeah, get one of the small... honestly, Maltesers are the best. The Maltesers bar, I had it last night. You're better off getting just a pack of them, Mike. They come in like the little like circles. Like the little balls, basically. Really tasty. Scouting list, it's much better. We're like down to like, what? 270 now, which is far more like it. Both were very serious accomplishments. Thank you for recognizing that. I feel sorry for all the people that went, this guy can't do his job properly. I'm going to go somewhere else. Now look at us. The guy still can't do his job properly, but at least we're having fun now. Right, so this is rotation. Danko will come in. Yep, good. You know what? Fuck it. Who are we playing? Scamrock. Where's Preotaser? There he is. I'm going to start Preotaser. I want to see if there's anything to this guy. Actually, wait. You're not playing on the right. You are. Limburg, Donut, Rodriguez, Danko, Matin. Yeah, cool. That's fine. I might put Manea in, actually. I feel like, as much as I love Howie, Manea is probably the future of this team in that position. Like, kick about softer. It's like, yeah. Yeah, I actually suppose. Have you seen a naked Malteser? Oh, I don't know. No, we haven't played the final yet. We are getting to the final soon. Did you get a bag of balls in your mouth? Yes. Highly recommend it. You withdraw from other job applications. Oh, not only that, but it automatically withdraws you as well, doesn't it? So, yeah, never ever say that you're going to withdraw from job applications. Most of the time, they never ever care about it. So it's worth to just push on through. Ever been in Turkish prison? Do you know I haven't? No. It's not really that high up on my list. It's like, probably not even like the top 10 things, to be fair. Not the world's most tech-savvy streamer. Yeah, I am like bare average. Maybe vaguely, in terms of the overall population, slightly above average. Like, I did build this computer, but I'm still not great on these things. My idea of tech support is occasionally watching Linus Tech Tips. So, yeah. Oh, dear. Okay. We could... Wait, why is... This is the league, right? Why is there no league table? Did I accidentally change something? I must have accidentally clicked on something while I was dicking about when I had no control over the mouse. Because as things stand, we are still not top of the league. Hit it with a hammer and hope it works. You mean percussive maintenance, I believe is the correct term for that. Well, that's how I've always heard it. Yeah, Dundalk are quite good, aren't they? Thank Christ we've actually got a couple of games against them coming up soon to hopefully beat them. But it is genuinely impressive how well they've done this season. They got 83 points last year, and they've nearly got half of that already. Mad. Go on. Yes, Matt. Oh, close one. But notice again, perfect. Everything's completely flawless at the moment. Mad. Auto change. No, I find it doesn't. It just displays, but usually it auto changes back, which is weird. Because otherwise that would have happened every time we played in the Champions League, and it doesn't normally. Odd. No, we've still not played Dundalk yet this season. That's how weird the fixture congestion has been. That all the matches we could have had against Dundalk have already been postponed multiple times. And... Oh, now we're having a laugh. Now we're ready. Okay, now I feel a bit better, friends. Okay. Okay, what the hell happened there? Fuck it, you know what? Screw it, I'm doing a manual one. I don't even care.
What the f was that?
Even that didn't dick it up too much. Replay, let's go. I did that during a match, and still, it's flawless. Oh, I honestly wonder, chat, if the thing I did with the turning off the virtual camera thing might have been what's actually fixed it overall, in the sense that this is actually the default state now. I'm genuinely thinking it. That might have actually fixed it. So yeah, defender plays it back to the keeper. It hits the post. Ricochets past the keeper for the tap-in. Ogwin and Salo the Red. Thank you very much for the follows, guys. That's very kind of you. That's a good goal. Well finished by Preo Taser, proving once and for all that he actually can do it at this level. Maybe. So, yeah, no, we haven't played them yet. When we do play them, they're losing as well. They will be missing a lot of players. Final. Yeah, Wassa. Yeah, you heard that right. Or rather read that right, I was suspecting. Check O'Neill for tattoos. Man's got wasps all up his arms. Wow, I was going to say, are they about to lose their first game of the season? But no. No. I suspect they'll probably still win. As long as we win too, it doesn't matter. Manea, nice ball through. Go on, Andy. Ali Lindbergh. You can do it. Oh, patience. Nice. The donut? Okay, this is a bit over the top now, lads. One of you could have just shot earlier. We're just trying to create the perfect goal. Probably treaties. They're trying to walk it into the net. Yeah, think about the money. I think we'll get like another 15 mil just for playing in the final, let alone winning it. I can't believe we're in a Champions League final. That's outrageous. The donut from the spot scores 2-0. Good stuff. Oh, God. It just tries to walk the penalty in. Today's gone from quite disappointing to quite fun in a very short space of time. I'm a fan of that. Got the donut. Good ball in. Oh, okay. Breakaway, maybe? Dundalk have equalised now, so... No, we got... Bear in mind, we got 10 million just for playing in the semi-final. So the final appearance money is probably more like 12 million, I suspect. Oh, we're playing Chelsea in the final. It's another penalty. It's not. That was a totally clean tackle. So in the semi-final, we beat PSG 1-0 on aggregate. Paulo Vinicius scored and we won in the Parc de France. Then we absolutely defended like nobody's business in the second leg and got a 0-0 at home. Good save. It's always the second penalty in it. Mihov got an 8.5 and made 12 saves in a 1-0 aggregate victory. And we saw the first leg on in 2D because of the graphics card problems. Bigger increase because of the Europa League. Yeah. I suspect so. But yeah, we're playing Chelsea in the final. We beat... Or rather, we didn't beat... We had Chelsea in our group, remember? And I think we were the better side against them in both games and unfortunately got very unlucky, which makes me feel like we actually could beat them on our day and somehow go from nowhere. Bear in mind, we've never got past the first knockout round of the Champions League. And this year, we've gone all the way to the final out of seemingly nowhere. And the thing is, the PSG result for me wasn't even the biggest result of the tie, of the Champions League. It was the result against Milan. We were 3-0 down against Milan after the first leg and half of the second leg. In 45 minutes, we scored 3 goals to get it to extra time and then scored a 4th goal in extra time to win 4-3 on aggregate to get to that semi-final. Absolutely outrageous. Oh. It does always feel like the second penalty is almost always missed, I find. Or it certainly seems like it. Get Ilya Keating in. Manea's a bit shaky, but who do I want to bring in? Maybe Emmett, because you see Priotaser's rating's just been slipping and slipping and slipping. We'll give Emmett a little run. It is Emmett after all. Chelsea good domestically. I don't really know because we can't see the league properly, but we know that Chelsea, we've seen their squad. They have some of the best players I've ever seen. It's kind of mad. 13 mil for losing the final. Wow. So yeah, we'd get 13 mil just for playing in the game. Plus you get the TV stuff. Then you get that solidarity money on the end of it as well. Oh, the board also upped our transfer budget to 41 million. They added another 15 million pounds just on top when we didn't even ask them to, which is brilliant work. Yeah, we beat Porto. Where did we beat Porto? Because to get to this stage, we knocked out Man United, we've knocked out Milan, and we've knocked out PSG. I love that there's a chance that we could win a Champions League before Juliet does. No, we haven't played the final yet. The final's in a couple of weeks. Normally it would be straight away, but we had the semis to do first, and I wasn't really expecting us to get to the final, if I'm honest. Usually we prioritise the final as like a whole stream kind of thing, but that would be requiring way too much hanging about for no reason, you know. Imagine Dulwich Hamlet got into the Premier League in the Europa League final. 2-1 against Arsenal after 82 minutes, 1-3-2 after 90 minutes. Hell yes. Gets fouled. Yeah, I hate that. When a player will just stand still and they'll come through the back of them, because your players give those away all the time as well. I'm liking Solis with these back post headers. That's part of the reason why we liked him, because he's got that height. I love that we still wouldn't be top. We'd be 15 points clear of second. Sorry, third, with 2 games in hand. We would technically go top with the game in hand at least, but Christ on a bike. As in, we actually do get a rep bump for playing in the Champions League final too. Won the Europa League into winning the Champions League final the next season. Not in real life as far as I know. However, in one of my saves, this exact thing happened. Ralph Hasenhüttl's Southampton, on one of my saves, won the Europa League, qualified for won the Europa Conference League, qualified for the Europa League by winning it, then won the Europa League, and then qualified for the Champions League by winning it, and then won the Champions League. 3 consecutive seasons. One of the most outrageous things I've ever seen. What came before Christmas? Hang on. In real life or in FM? Wasn't it OTI? Yeah, it was on the Sassuolo save. Preyoteza scores on Treaty United debut. He's been here 2.5 years. But technically, that was a loan spell. Oh. I mean, our finances are POG-E right now. 80 million quid in the bank. Hopefully, we still have to be careful, because I'm worried that there could still be the opportunity. If we were to win the Champions League or even get there is a concern that we might end up getting 4-star reps, so we'd have to be careful about what rich means then, as we know that those two are tied together. Solis, how's it going, buddy? Oh, he's only 5'8". Must be thinking of someone else. Point is, he is going to be amazing. So excited about what he could become. So Longford Town. Oh, hang on. That's the Farrell. This is the guy from Farrell. Dorin Neescu. Won't talk to us at the moment, probably because he's 17. Or probably has just signed a new contract with his youth deal. But point is, he's probably the next guy we steal from Farrell, I'd say. He's just so good. Less likely to want to leave. Yeah, but remember, players not wanting to leave is not the issue. It's the board selling the players. Juliet didn't want to leave, but the board still sold him. So, yeah. Irish Prem compared to the other 3-star. Well, this is the thing. We don't really know because it doesn't show you. So, all you can see is the actual rep itself. So, there's us in 11th. 3-star rep goes all the way up to Scotland. So, I feel like there's, you can't really see anything beyond just the stars. So, you don't know if you're making progress or not. I suspect that we are, just because of our performances ourselves. But it's hard to say. Hey, CLT. Oh, it's only Cole Sprouse. It's fine. Tall version of our Mexican winger. Literally, yeah. With that 6'3", it'd be perfect on this guy. Oh, if only we could... Do you know what the best thing that could happen to us would be if we got another board takeover and everything is great? Yes. Might as well. Might allow us a bit more free space before the Champions League final, potentially. Yeah, there's Ali Tekin. Who's he wanted by? PSG still. He'll probably go as well. It's a shame, though. Because I feel like he would be the perfect player for us there, but still doesn't want to move at this stage in his career. Maybe he'll finally change his mind once we've been in the final and got the rep bump for playing in it. Maybe that's going to be the final like barrier to entry as far as us signing the guys we want. Because if at that point we still can't sign players from the Bolivian second division, then yeah. At that point, you're just kind of like, what is even the point? Like, these guys right here, they won't talk to us. Like, you're playing in Peru. We're in a Champions League final. Get with the program, bud. Tournaments unlock later on. Oh, it would be so cool. Yeah, like dynamic tournaments. To be honest, it'd just be nice if we could actually play in the cups we're supposed to, honestly. Although, in a way, I'm kind of thankful for it because it means we get less fixture congestion. Rather than having to play all the, like, random... I'm going to keep Paolo in. Paolo's not scored that many goals this season, yet he scored goals when it mattered. He's got so many unbelievably important goals for this team. At this rate, we might even get Mihai Alaku back. I know it's just a game, but holy shit. Yep, I echo those feelings in it. Oh, so the rep bump comes in July. Basically, the rep bump happens when the European leagues reset. That seems to be when I've noticed the rep bump happen. But you don't get notified of it until the end of the season. You'd think it would happen on your personal league's reset date, but because a lot of it's so heavily tied to the European leagues, we get the rep bump with the others. So once it switches over to the new season of European leagues, probably July 1st. Basically, the way you'd be able to tell, would be when you go to the Champions League, instead of showing the final, it shows like the first qualifying preliminary round with like some Andorran side. That's how you know it's been reset. Top scorer this season. I think it's possibly... It might still be Thijs Fries. Or Emmett. Or it might even be Haejun Wan, honestly. Considering the sort of opposition he's played against. Diaz. Oh, nearly. We'll have a look after the match. Hey, Blue Nose. Yeah, it's July 1st. It's around that sort of time, basically. Should all band together. No. What was it? We hit some insane number of subs during December. I think it was nearly 900, because I only know that because when you go to the emote page, you get like an emote slot for certain milestones on Twitch. And the next one for me is 900, which is obviously absurd. So we must have got fairly close to that in order to, I think 850, and then yeah, so it must have been somewhere around that, which is absolutely ridiculous, by the way. But the fact that I'm sat on where I am right now in May is actually ridiculous to me as well. I just expected it to fall off, as it seems to, but it just doesn't appear to have done, and I am extremely grateful for that. Makes me feel a lot better about being able to be financially stable over the summer. Paulo Vinicius, actually speaking of financially stable, tomorrow's YouTube video is very likely to have a sponsor, which has been a while, so hopefully that's all right with you lot. Oh, hey Jack, officially big streamer. Well, no, I mean in girth perhaps, in fan maybe. Oh dear. To be fair, Brad, I've got several players I really want. Is it Splitch? What's Splitch? Oh, it came off Mate. I thought it went straight in. It is indeed Manscaped, yes. I can tell you that now because the contract's signed. What a header. Oh, go on, James. Mail order Lutefisk. Is it Raid? It will never be Raid Shadow Legends. Like, they approached me again. It's not happening. Just, you know, I've said too many shit things about them that I would feel incredibly hypocritical taking them on as a sponsor, honestly. Yeah, I know, but I feel like you can overdo it, you know? So, one of the things about this deal with Manscaped is I can kind of put them on... I don't have like a set number of videos or anything. I can do kind of what I want with it, and that's kind of cool. So we've got a discount code. Technically, the discount code is actually already active. So you can literally use SYC at checkout, and you can get 20% off pretty much anything, I think, which is pretty good. Usually it's like 5% or 10, but no, 20 is pretty solid. And they actually sent me some really cool stuff, which is very, very kind of them. I have Manscaped underwear, and this is, aside from the sponsorship thing, because obviously they're not sponsoring Twitch stuff, they're ridiculously comfortable. And I'm a man that likes comfortable underwear. Like, I don't usually buy designer clothes for any reason, because I think they're overpriced. Calvin Klein underwear is amazing. I don't think I've actually got them to hand at the moment. I'll have a look. Turns out I do have them. Dodger with the 17 months. How's it going, bro?
Six cartes.
They are legitimately super comfortable. Hang on, I'll show you. They look pretty basic, really, but it's the fabric. I don't know what it is about them. They're more comfortable than my Calvin Kleins, which is saying something, because those are really expensive. What I mean is that, like, I feel like if you're gonna trump on anything and pay more than you think you should do on an item of clothing, for me, it's underwear and socks that I will spend extra money on. Like, Calvin Kleins are extremely expensive for underwear, but I want them because they're so damn comfortable. Do they have a Hawaiian shirt? No, sadly not. But no, they sent me a load of cool stuff, and it's actually really good. Which is useful, because I was looking for some new stuff like that anyway. Oh, hang on. What's the youth intake? Oh, my fucking God. Cries in Sunny, Yuska. Just absolute tears of shame. Who are we playing? We're playing Chelsea in the final. Oh, Palliser again. Nice. Good goal. Yes, only his 6th goal of the year. But just to wrap that up, you can use code SYC at checkout and get 20% off. They get some free promo there. Oh. You don't need any proof. Well, that's ruined the video, Salako. Thank you. Oh, dear. There was me about to set it to like 18 plus, and now this. Shaved yellow nods. Like it. Like it. Paolo's in again. Oh, the patience. See, this is why I feel like he actually could still be the guy for us long term, because he does have the presence to make those sort of moves. Manscaped, shaved legs versus waxing. You know the answer to that, and it starts with M and ends with anscaped. That was one of the most painful... I'll level with you, chat, right? The whole, when we did the leg waxing thing, it hurt. It didn't hurt that much. It was just kind of funny. My favorite thing about it was when Em stuck the fucking wax pad to this table, and there's still, like, remnants of it that I've not been able to get off ever since. Oh, that was a fun stream. It's kind of nuts that we did that stream because I bet chat, like, 2 years ago that I would never hit 500 subscribers on Twitch. And here we are. It's kind of mad. But thank you for all the support over the last couple of years. It's been a ride, and we're not done yet. A new save. Ooh, he's in again. What a man. Over 500 in May. Yeah, that's the thing. It's kind of nutty. Thank you for the support back. I have done nothing. I'm essentially a clown, and I'm fine with that. Call me Krusty. Actually, don't. That's weird. Yes, do you remember? Because the game we were playing, I think it was against Christensen, right before the waxing thing. It just never ended. It was like, as you say, it was like 7-3 or 7-4, and it was just prolonging my agony. It was... Do you know what? I think we should have waxed my legs after we had that game against Derry, where we beat them 8-6. This has been a solid performance from the chaps. I can keep these guys on for as long as I want, really, because we've got like a nice rest afterwards. Although, is there anyone on the bench who I fancy a little run out? Go on, Jan. Show me why I shouldn't sell you for loads of money. Saw something in Tesco, which is a bit of you. A bit of me? Oh, shit. I haven't left stuff. I haven't left body parts in Tesco again, have I? I'm curious now. I'm very curious now, actually. Why didn't you tell me about this last night? Or was this early? What the fuck? Dale, thank you for the 10 gifted sub. What the hell? Thank you so much, dude. That is just insanely nice. As we score another goal. A Thighs Freeze free kick. Insane. Final only stream as is custom. No, actually the final will be today. We're going to play the final on stream today because it's just too long for us to like hang it out for another hour and a half, 2 hours. I don't want to just drag it out for people like that. Blue Nose, thank you very much for the 6 months. Someone just messaged me. This is you, Viking. Viking has just found a cloth in Tesco's called Scrub Daddy. It's another one. And it just reminded you of me, did it? I see. I see how it is. It's one of the few tabs I left open, and now you go and ruin it. Good lord. Thank you so much for that, Blue Nose. Hope you're well. And also, Darcher, how's it going, man? You have one of those. What is it for, other than for scrubbing daddies? Presumably it has multiple uses, right? Oh, we've conceded. Yeah, Longford felt our wrath today. Badatory with the 8 months. I want another hype train. Of course you fucking are.
#ScrubDaddyCar.
Scrub Daddy? Yeah, so I assume a lot of you that have like random group chats with a few of your mates have this thing where you have nicknames in there, but because we do ours with Facebook Messenger still because we're apparently boomers, but you can change other people's nicknames. So every now and then someone's nickname will just get changed, but it doesn't always notify them. So for example, I didn't realize that my name was something like Car Auto Insurance for like 3 months, and I didn't notice it until someone tagged me in the chat. Inamorato with the gifted sub to Sam Wilt now. Oh, Dino Boomers. Now you're talking. Thank you very much. That's super kind of you. Plans for the sum up. So Em and I want to go away for a weekend at some point for our anniversary, hopefully, which would be kind of nice. Just like the Lake District or something for a weekend. Because we don't really see each other very much. Pog and I... Basically, in a standard week, there are no days when Pog and I are not working at the same time. So I work Monday through Saturday, and Pog usually has Tuesday and Saturday off. So there's no... I call them eclipse days when they happen. So we have to sort of organise it like that. And it's not great for you, honestly. So we're going to try and do that. And also, obviously, we're hoping to go to Ireland for Treaty as well in August. That's the plan, anyway. And obviously, hopefully, go see the boys and whatnot. Because I've missed them. You know, you gotta kiss the homies goodnight. Inamorato with the gifted sub to Royal. I thought it said Royal Slut for a second. My apologies, Stu. Thank you very much for that, Inamorato. It's very kind of you. The Punisher. Pawn shots for weird puns. So what even is my name in this chat at the moment? I don't even remember what it is. What is my name? Okay, well... When did that change? Was that you, Viking? Or was that Sammy? Apparently my name is Buttfuck147, according to that. there you go. This is my point. Oh. Of course it is. I assume that was Sammy that changed my name. I think it was... Surely... No, it must have been Sam. After the whole Jack the Ripper thing. Oh. Record attendance. Yeah, I know. I'm worried about the Mr. Progger. But, do you know what? Should we ask them? We've got the cash. I feel like now might actually be a good time to ask them about it. Inamurato! With the gifted sub to Gobsolete. What a great name. Thank you very much, Inamurato. Just, he's getting you one by one. Basically, I've explained this before, but we were playing this board game, and my friend has set it all up. He'd made it all in like Tabletop Simulator or whatever, and there was like about 1,000 different choices you could make. It was a Jack the Ripper game where you had to basically arrest Jack the Ripper, and I just randomly took a punt on like arrest 147, and we were only playing like 10 minutes, and the game's supposed to last like 4 hours, and that happened to be where he was, and he was livid because it spoiled the whole game. Yeah, we asked the board. I feel like we could ask it, honestly. Use Manscaped. There you go. See, Wassert, you've got this nailed. You should do all my spawns. Yeah, let's ask them. I genuinely think now might be a good time for this because we're going to get a load more money in a minute just from playing in the final. There's no way that the expansion will cost more than 10 million. And I think we're getting pretty close to cap anyway. So we might as well get there now while we've got the cash. Because we've got double Dundalk in a minute too. Ooh, Colin Wright. I'm still kind of interested in him, honestly. Darcher with what on earth? Darcher with another 10 gifted. Are you serious? Thank you so much, man. That's unbelievable of you. Holy God. What is going on lately, friends? More presents, of course. I don't know what to say. The support lately, I say lately, just for the last 2 years, honestly, has been just, I mean, mind-blowing, honestly. It's kind of mad that I get to do this, and don't let it ever be, like, how lucky I am, basically, to be in this position. Jake Allen, wasn't that the guy that used to be... That was the guy that we were thinking about signing for ages and then just kind of never did. Almost at the Devil's Up. True. Double Dundalk. Oh, that's what you want, right? Bloody hell. Oh. You can't speak English or Irish, but wow, he's just a full-on nationalist, this old T-ball. He just refuses to learn the language. He's like, no. Just doesn't speak any words to anybody. He's not going to be in many social groups, I suspect. Henderson, who are that? Oh, another guy called Oren, though. You'll love to see it. We must be coming up close to... I think we sim Derry, play the Dundalks, and then that'll get us to the final for 1 o'clock. So we'll get the final in today, because I don't want to end up overrunning too much. Okay. I will absolutely let you forget, Mike, because it's just that's not my style. You know these things. I am unbelievably grateful for all the support over the last 2 years, but I don't want to be one of those people that does too much on the kind of... I feel like there's a line between like incentives and a manipulation, and I don't want that line, you know? Right, let's sort that out. Yep, that'll do. Sort a bit of that out. Was it Derry City that took points off us last time when I insted? I am concerned that that's about to happen again. Let's hope that doesn't. We're going to have to play the Dundalk games because I don't trust them. I don't trust the instant to actually allow us to win. Oh, bloody hell. That was close. Oh, even better news. Dundalk dropped points again. So we have gone top, even with a game in hand on them now. Phew. Unlock second stream. That's on a different website. I have a donate leaderboard with you for... Exactly. Precisely, yeah. That's not my style. We have the leaderboards like this for that anyway. But just know that I'm incredibly grateful. Well, it's because they keep getting rescheduled. Has this at least evened out a bit now? Yeah, so, but look at that. They've still been very, very close to us on that. They've just stopped scoring as many goals lately, it feels like. Trust, ain't nobody want to see this. Pog struggles. I feel sorry for Pog. 20-inch OnlyFans, now we're talking. Dundalky. It's kind of mad that this Togolese guy is still... Oh, we haven't really got any more information. It's because we've not got any new information on him. He just keeps coming through the scout reports despite getting no more info. Ooh, we could do a team information on him. Like a team report, perhaps. Also, Massancini's still there. One of these days, we're going to get this guy. Millie with the 50 bits.
4. Gug 4. 4. Gug. Fotball. Anneverione Else in the team just looks at him famjas hes sat in the corner stark bol og knaket rubbing 2 sticks doge her 3 in 2 leita fotball on 4.
I'm just a huge fan of the phrase stork bollock naked. We get you to New Island faster than you can say a vagignugen. Okay. One of these days, this guy is going to say yes to us. Because I feel like he's brilliant. Bollock naked. My new favourite thing, chat, is bollock naked. Hey, here's some fun for you. I'm not having internet issues. Oh, isn't life grand? Not been started enough. Well, there you go. I love how they often... That's the one thing they've changed this year that's been better. They are more likely to agree to that. But I suspect that that's only been put in there because of how badly they buggered up the squad statuses in the first place. But I guess we'll take it, right? Demiri's been brilliant again. Shalvik's done well. Petter Solberg speaks English. Honestly, if anyone's on the fence about no... I've just had to argue with the board to get them to expand the stadium. That's kind of mad. Yeah, if you're ever on the fence about maybe doing some streaming or something, just try it out. It's actually really fun. I can't stress enough how fun streaming is. How much are we looking at here? 2 million quid. Adds another 2,000 seats. That's all right, actually. That's actually pretty good value. Plus, we'll get us up to 17 grand. It's going good, Raki Jato. It's going very good. Just had the board accept affiliate requests to choose a club for improving scout network. Oh, I don't know. Oh, basically with that, just choose any club in a nation that you don't have good scouting knowledge of. So look at your knowledge chart, see what nations you just have no knowledge of, and pick a club there, and you'll instantly get 100% knowledge. It's great. But what I would say is, a warning for that, you get the exact same effect by doing the recruitment one as well. All the nations that we've got those recruitment affiliates in, we have now full scouting knowledge of those nations by default as well. So I don't really know what the advantage is of not having the recruitment ones. Because I feel like our youth intake, one of these days, is just going to be full of players from other clubs. It's going to be great. Yeah. Precisely. Let me be a lesson to you, chat. You don't have to be good at streaming or Football Manager to stream Football Manager. They rejected us. Really? Huh. Interesting. Oh, yeah, that's weird, because we've been actually able to get our board to accept those a lot more lately. We've got 3 of them now. It's weird. Let me guess, we get Dundalk again. Oh no, we get to play against Farps. We use an app which could be good for streamers. Anyone heard of Camo? The name rings a bell. Do go on. The highest amount of attendance in Durham Galvin. I think it's maxed out. I think we've had a max attendance before. I swear. 40, yeah, that one there. 14,937. I think that's the max attendance. Yeah, so against Milan was our record attendance. I think we might have hit it once before those as well, as it goes. But okay, didn't trip over. Yeah, I think it's good for anxiety, actually. I thought it would be the opposite. I thought it would really, not help, hinder it, and because it's such a difficult environment in a way, but it's not, actually. And it's done a lot to help me with my anxieties, honestly. I feel like I'm a more sociable person now. I can talk to people way easier, just on account of the fact that I spend 4 hours 3 times a week talking, just incessantly. Even if it isn't face-to-face, I found that when I was at that wedding, because it was the first sort of social event with people I had no idea about that I'd been to since I started streaming, I was a lot better, I found, and Pog will probably back me up on this, just talking to random people and just walking up to people and having conversations. It was very surprising. I didn't realize I could, but once I got going, I had stuff to say. I was able to listen and I felt like I felt like a human that was functioning in society. Imagine. Yeah, we'll play these games because we want to make sure that we don't bottle it against Dundalk. Best option for a database. Advanced. Always advanced. The default options are fine, but the best thing you can do is set large and then go into the database settings yourself and tweak it to your liking. I always use custom databases, custom database setups. Chat, I don't want to jinx it. Have you noticed that we've not had a single glitchy game since we've fixed the issue? Which makes me think that the original fix I put in actually was the solution, but the graphics card driver update balked it. And now that that's fixed, we've actually got smooth sailing. We've not dropped a single FPS. We've not dropped a single frame in terms of game frames since then. Mad. Use your camera on your phone. Oh, yeah, I've seen stuff like that. I believe Elgato has a product like that, right? I could see the purposes of that. At one point, I am going to get a second camera to put up on this monitor for at some point for different angles and stuff, just so that when Pog's around, we can do it. I want to get a second microphone for Pog at one point too. A functioning human, what's that? Well, this is the thing. I didn't know much about them either, but apparently they, yeah, I was one for a little bit. I was having conversations with people with like proper jobs. I was like, oh man, what's this? Sharing a bare knowledge. Nah, we were just, I don't know, just general. I was good at doing small talk. And then also some big talk when I was sitting at the actual, like, eating table and whatnot. Yeah, Dundalk are winning. We're actually losing here and would go back behind them again. And also it would be our first defeat of the season. Come on, no. What is their lineup like? I am curious now. Yeah, look. Their squad is missing all of the players that they loaned from us. Where's the final? Wanda Metropolitano. Oh, I should not have done that, should I? Oh, you should not have done that. Come on, lads, don't lose this. Streaming yourself playing games is a proper job. Well, honestly, that's the reaction you would have probably got not 2 years ago, honestly. But every single person I spoke to at the wedding, when they asked me what I did and I told them, oh my God, how's that not going? Immediately went, oh, cool, fair one. And they knew all about it. So that's something that's changed because of the pandemic. Because people were stuck inside and watching things like Twitch and YouTube a lot more. Even slightly older people, they suddenly knew exactly what I did. And that was so awesome. It was kind of weirdly... what's the word I'm looking for? Validating, I suppose. Even though you shouldn't, you know, require that kind of validation. It was nice to have it, needless to say, I guess. Go on, get it. Yes, come on. There's a good equalizer. Oh. Yeah, it's coming to 1 PM for us now, Mike. It's a good start. I'm going to actually do that, Rakajator, because I think that tactic's kind of finished right now. And I'm going to check... I don't know if you're in my Discord server, but if you are, could you maybe put something in the stream chat just to tell me to do that so I can do it after stream? Because I do want to upload it on the Steam Workshop if I can. Failing that, I'll put it on Mediafire or something. Because I don't know if I've been unbanned from the Steam Workshop yet. Still don't ever figure out why. Yeah, bear in mind, this is rain. We're playing a rain match and we're still locked at 60 FPS without a trouble. Mad. Cheers, Orange Train Car. I appreciate that. Like, I realise I am still dropping a few frames, but that's to do with my internet. It's taking a shit today, which is good. But that's, luckily, something that I have less control over. Nice. Cheers, guys. I'll sort that later. Because I feel like that tactic's basically finished now. I don't really want to change anything about it. The only thing you might have to change, if you brought it in for your team, would be which side the striker roles are on. Base that on the feet of the strikers. But the rest of it's completely symmetrical, so you shouldn't have any trouble with it. The first streak... Well, I don't think it was actually the rain. I suspect that it was just the graphics being shit again. And the rain, because it was more graphics, technically caused it to be a bit worse. I know, I haven't uploaded anything to the Steam Workshop in ages for that reason. I think it was like last year I tried to upload something and Steam just went, no. I'm like, why? Like, really odd. Big Milosevic in. Maybe Keating, actually. Maybe Vosti for a little bit. I don't think he's actually scored a goal this season. Oh, I need to turn off my Facebook Messenger. I'll talk to you a lot later. Oh, I didn't unpause it. Right, there we go. Come on, late winner. Sort it. Do it. Manea! It's onside. Treaty 2, Dundalk 1. Massive, massive goal. That could inflict Dundalk's first defeat of the season and keep us, finally, in the hunt for the title again. But they've put up a bloody brave fight yet this season. That's a big, big goal. On a MacBook. Oh, yeah, don't even attempt it. Pog tried to run FM on a MacBook a couple of years ago. No. It's kind of weird how much technology has changed in such a short space of time. Like, there was me growing up with my little Nokia 5110. I say growing up with. Getting it when I was like 9 years old, I suspect, is actually more likely what happened. That's a big win. We haven't really got many big wins in the league over the last couple of seasons, but that one was important. You're not on all my tabs. Yeah. It's like that time that I triggered someone's Alexa. I think it was multiple people's Alexas. That was quite funny. Oh, dear. Ooh, nice little assist there. Good, 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 good. Right, okay. So I think we can sim these two. We've got ourselves a bit of a gap now of 4 points with the game in hand over Dundalk, but they've still got a 14-point gap back to Bowes. Mental. Plus 33 goal difference. You've woken him up now. Yeah, I did. It was funny as hell, though. People were telling me what to say, and I was just saying it out loud. We were seeing what happened. All sorts of shenanigans ensued. El Barto on the move. Wait, what? Oh, I thought that was Ilya Keating for a second then. Honestly, if Rangers want to come in with 20-odd million quid for El Barto, I'm taking it. Because part of me doesn't feel like he's ever going to be good enough to play for us. Something about him just doesn't seem to like the match engine properly. Whenever we've played him, he's been kind of average. And I think we could find a better keeper while Mihov's still here and save our money. Oh. Can't get the fans out. Yeah. To be fair, I used to have the same problem on my old gaming laptop. So I think it's just because it does. It's a game. It requires a decent amount of quality, I guess. Andrea Nobile. Oh, that's full scout. Oh, well, that'll do. Struggling to render his mustache. That I can understand, to be fair. It is extremely poggy. Right. So this is full... No, this is full strength, isn't it? Next one's rotation. They want Danko for 13 million. Absolutely not. Also, good news. In the personal coefficients chart, which does kind of matter a lot, we're about to move above Celtic and Hearts this season too. So it's a week till Chelsea. So this is... We want to go as full strength as possible here. That way, we're rotating... where's Falkenhorst? Or is he tired? No, there he is. That's fine. He's a bit tired, but I wanted to play here. No Alaku, so it's going to have to be Manea. Freeze in the donut. Oliveira. Danko. Yeah, Mate can play here. The Carp, no. I want Pablo in. And then Mihov. That's fine. The GC intensive parts. Yeah, except it does seem to when we're actually the match engine. That's for sure. How are Aberdeen get on? They're not a team we've seen much of, so I'm going to guess not that well. Right, I'm instant result this, aren't I? So we're doing that. Hopefully we don't lose. And if we do, then we do. At least our games against Dundalk are slightly easier on account of the fact that they don't have any... Whoa, they got a red card. That's pretty much helped us there. Vinicius and Espen with the goals. Okay, so there we go. 7-point lead now. They've not won in 4. They might have won their first 12 league games in a row, but they've only taken 6 from their last 6. So they'll still get back on the horse, and they're still 11 points clear of Bows. But that's kind of the league I want to see. That's kind of my perfect top 4, actually. Dundalk, Bows, Cork City. And then if we could just have anyone other than Shamrock Rovers in 5th, life would be excellent. Team good enough to win the Champions League final. Well, we were good enough to get there. And we're playing a team in Chelsea that we, although didn't actually beat in the group stages, we should have beaten them probably in both matches. Got a draw at Stamford Bridge and we're very unlucky to lose at the Dara Galvin. So, wait, what? Oh, piss off. All right, well, Solis is there then. Oh, yeah, Juan will get a hat-trick. El Barto. Mate, you're not going to be the Spanish number 1. I was hoping to back him into a corner and do the whole, oh, you should leave. And then if he says, yes, I want to leave, then I'll be like, great. And if he says no, then oh, well. World Cup squad's name. Anyone in there? Yes. 16 players in the World Cup squad. Oh, that's going to be really problematic for us over the summer. We're going to have no players around for the league. Diallo's gone. Traore got into the Mali squad. Juan got into the China squad. So, GG him. Pablo's in the USA squad. Mate and Vosterek are in the Czech squad. Wow, look at that. 3 Danes in there too. Espen in the Norway squad. How has he only got 4 caps? Who the hell is their starting player? Ilya Keating, obviously, in the Ireland squad. 4 guys in the Serbia squad. Stojinovic, Milosevic, Jovetic, and Demiri. And then Rengifo in the Peru squad. Yeah, China always seem to qualify, I find, because it's an expanded World Cup, isn't it? So with more teams, yeah. Yeah, Group N should show you all you need to know about that, really, shouldn't it? Fuck it. We'll get reports on them. It'll be fun to keep an eye on them over the World Cup. Plus, I think we've still got the what's it called? The profile thingy set up for the World Cup anyway, so it should update us on it every single day once it starts. But we are going to be missing a lot of players for that. Luckily, Paulo Vinicius didn't get called up, so at the very least, we won't be losing him. Full squad of... This is true. This is true. How do we know that... To be fair, Haijun Wan, the player that we had called up to the international... for the China squad. Look where he came through. In a way, he is a naturalized Brazilian, right? Yeah, no Romania, which is kind of shit considering how good the Romanian players are and how many we have. No, this is the thing. Most leagues do stop. Ours doesn't because it's a summer league, which means it runs throughout that entire period. We might get a little bit of a break for the World Cup, but I'm pretty certain that it only lasts for like the group stages. I've noticed that you get like a little bit of leeway for it, but then in the second half, you pretty much just have to kind of stuff it. Same kind of thing happened in Norway back in the day. You would just kind of had to bite the bullet. New contract? Yes, please. I'll take that. What a show of stability. Yes. New contract to be offered. Lovely news. When is that stadium expansion? Have we moved stadiums again? Or are we just planning? Oh, okay. So... wow, that's... Okay. My suspicion is it's the sort of upgrade that can be done without us having to leave the stadium, which is good news. Oh, there's some better players in here. That guy at Bodder looks solid. And the guy at Mulder. A bit expensive, but hey, who cares? We can afford those kind of guys now. South African. Who would talk to us? Wow, we're really struggling to get the knowledge on these guys up very quickly. But I'm guessing now that we've got less players in the sort of system, hopefully that'll allow us to get these guys a little bit quicker now. A couple of A pluses there. I mean, yeah, he's very good, but he's also... Then again... Was that a release clause? I wouldn't be opposed to that, honestly. Particularly if we won. That'd be a good way of actually splashing some of that cash about. The only leagues I have loaded are obviously Ireland, Northern Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. That's the leagues I have currently loaded. The rest of them, though, are done through... The players are loaded, but the leagues themselves aren't. That way we don't have to worry about, like, fixture processing. We're going to move into the Metropolitano. Damn straight. Renew your contract. No Gobby signs your deal. What? Emmett, buddy. Huh? You didn't get called up for the World Cup. What are you talking about? Huh? Are Ireland even in the World Cup? They are in the World Cup, but he was not in the squad. So, what does he think is going to happen here exactly? Actually, attract big players. We got national rep. And we're rich. And we've won a Europa League. And we're now in a Champions League final. However, there's a weird glitch in this particular save that means that certain players won't talk to us for seemingly no reason. Not sure why. So, like, for example, we could sign a guy... We could sign some outrageously good talent. But if you try to sign a guy from, like, the Peruvian second division, they'll say, I don't want to leave at this stage in my career. And some players are just, like, permanently bugged to say that for whatever reason. It's a shame, but it is what it is. Right, okay. Draw header. This is full rotation. So that means no Manea. We kind of have no choice but to put Wan. I'd rather not put Wan there, but we don't really have an option there. Danko Milosevic, Carpenu, Oliveira will start the next game. I'm still going to put Mihov in goal. I just don't trust El Barto at all. Actually, I might start Emmett. I might, just to save energy, put Glucevic in. He's done a solid job as a backup. And honestly, maybe Keating too. Cenk Bayrak. I'd rather give... Plus, Emmett's complaining, so... I'd prefer... Rotacion indeed. How's it going, Savvy? Are you at work today? Blatantly just in the shop. What is... Huge Creamer. Oh, yes. Don't forget Huge Creamer. Hello, Michael. We might have accidentally bluffed our way into a Champions League final and done live tech support today, so it's been a fun day. How's it going? How's your nan? That wasn't a meme question. I just, you know, I'll worry about her, you know? It actually does. No, unfortunately, they've already announced it. That's actually how it's going to be. Unfortunately. It's the, what is it, the 4018 World Cup? It starts in, like, yeah. As good as possible. Well, I guess that's something, right? How many seasons? I think he's been here over 10 years because we had a testimonial for him. And I think this is his 11th season for him. Now, of course, we accidentally held his testimonial while he was on international duty. So he couldn't turn up to it. But that's a side note. One of these days, we'll get that Roy Galvin testimonial, right? Okay, so that's what I want. We insta this, and then we get ready for the big boy. We'll just now lose the draw header. And Dundalk will win their game. Can't they just postpone the game? 5-0? Okay, maybe not. Looks like Dundalk have also done fairly well, though. Rengifo, Jovetic, 2 for Doran, 1 for Howie. And Dundalk win 4-0 as well. Okay, they're back on the horse. Right. They're playing well. Emmett scores a brace because it's Emmett. It's what he does. Who's the top scorer in the league at the moment? God, Unai Alonso has 15 goals. And Stephenson has 12 for Dundalk in 19 games. That's mental. If only we didn't rotate the squad after every 3 matches. New contract hit. He literally says this every 2 bloody months, doesn't he? One of these days. Yeah, no. Right. End of the season. No? Well, then piss off. Thing is, right, I would have given him one at the end of the season. But as it is, I just refuse to. I'll tell you when you deserve a new contract, damn it. Okay, we've got a few games. We've got a few days to a Champions League final. No biggie. Nothing major. Boom. Get this in the inboxy. Okay. Scouting update. I'm just going to leave that till after this game, honestly. Oh, Stoker apparently buying a guy off Dundalk. That's not what you want to see. Millie fears Vulcan threat. Cheers, Millie. Thanks for that, love. 7 games for Leicester so far for Millie. Whole team meeting? Absolutely not. Except for move to Ross County. I mean, no. Not this Ross County. Yeah, our goal difference is absolutely obscene. Theirs is pretty damn solid as well. Like, they've had probably one of the best seasons a team could ever have, really. And still, I still think they'll beat their tally of last year, though. 83 points they got last season. Although they must be pretty close to halfway now, so maybe not. They were looking very good, though, after 12 games when they'd won, well, all 12 of them. Salgado. Offers made. Right, okay, now we're talking. These better not be... These are non-negotiable, aren't they? Yeah. Why are they always non-fucking-negotiable? It's so annoying. I don't want 8 million. No. Yeah, no. It's really irritating. I'm just going to turn them down. It's so annoying that there's so many non-negotiable offers. Now he's happy to stay. Oh, I don't mind. Hey, Jack. The stable third team. Pretty much Bows. They are kind of statistically... I don't want to offer them out. I just want... Basically, if you offer... When you offer players out, generally speaking, clubs go, oh, they're trying to get rid, and they'll bid even less. So, if we get bids on him, I want him. I want to negotiate with them. But, yeah. Right, so here we go. Champions League final. Right. So, Diaz... Paolo. Is my assistant really not even putting him on the bench? Hey, Lub! Paolo Vinicius. Oh, he was a right wing. That's what it was. Right, so is Espen... He's not going to be able to play, is he? Nah, it's going to have to be Solis. And Alaku's not fit either. So it's probably going to have to be Manea. Because Halcroft's knackered. Donut and Fries in midfield. Or is it Lindbergh? Donut or Lindbergh? Oh, tough to say. Why is Lindbergh's... Oh, he's unhappy for some reason. Oh, because he wants to start more games. The Donut, I feel like, deserves... Wait, what the hell? I feel like the Donut deserves to play. He's been our best... He's just done a job for us over the years. And I feel like Pab in at right back as well for Stojanovic. Right, is there anyone I'm missing from the bench that I really desperately need in there? Alaku just can't be fit enough. We might as well have a keeper on the bench. Oh, the suit's coming, don't worry. Just want to sort this out first so I can have a quick pee. So Chelsea's lineup with Vulcan and Fall, Warrington and Bok, Martinez, Wozniak, Bellafiore, Laskovski, Diop, Timber. Oh yeah, Raf Voss isn't at Chelsea anymore, is he? He's at bloody PSG. Yeah, the non-negotiable thing is quite annoying. Because it seems... It's mostly when it's out of the window. We've got Lindbergh on the bench, so we can come on and do a job. The bench is looking really stacked, though. Look at those options, my friends. Oh, fucking sexy. Right, before I do anything else, we need to make sure we set this up for full match like that. Do that. I'll wait for that to finish its thingy. How does Vulcan look these days? It's a little bit scary. It's a little bit scary. Oh, yeah. We're doing final now today, Mike. Yeah. We weren't expecting it, honestly. This is Vulcan. What is this human being? Oh, what a player. He is just absurd, isn't he? Look at the actual state of that. He's got to be the best player. If anyone's got 200 CA, then it's him. This is the first ever... Yeah, we've never been past the first knockout round of the Champions League. And now here we are, after winning the Europa League last year. He's basically the perfect striker. To be honest. Oh no, I'm still wearing the Hawaiian shirt. It's just going to be the Hawaiian suit, remember, from the last final that we managed to win. So, right, back... tech-related puns for this one, friends. I'm going to have a pee, I'm going to grab my suit, and we're going to get this one going. Back in a second, friendos. What I've done there is press the wrong button. Back in a second, friendos. There we go. Back in all his glory. We have Hawaiian suited up. It was enough to be winless the last final. It can surely do the job for us this time. Oh. Did I not do opposition instructions? No, we're good. We're good. We got them. Oh, I think. Hang on. Dead cat. There we go. Dead cat. No. This is what did it for us last time. It's very uncomfortable. Oh, Landerbeek. Benjamin Packard. Good work. Okay. Champions League final. Here we go. Obviously, we'll make changes based on what we see when we go along. But you know the plan with these things. We don't make changes too quickly. We watch the game. Just what I was already wearing them, thank you. I'm still wearing jeans. Okay. Also, as far as top scorer goes, I think it's tied between Thais Fries and Paolo at 11. Oh, right then. Let's get this gearing. I will be absolutely over the moon, chat, if we get into this match and we don't find any technical snafus. Because we still had a little bit of jumpiness during the last final that we did. We owe them, which is always a nice start. I think we could take them. I really do. We were so good in the league against them. It's totally fine. I didn't put the Manscaped underwear. I'm saving that. Saving that for the sponsored segment. Ah. Here we go then. Julian Stefan's Chelsea. He's the same manager from earlier this season, isn't he? Right. They've got a player called Box. Chelsea have a player on their bench called Box. I want to find out what his name is. Oh, I hope it's a fun one. Big amount of treaty supporters. Right, let's just immediately check what Chelsea's guy's called. Graham Box. Akachi. Thank you very much for the follow. Graham Box. And to be fair, he is a poacher, so I don't really blame him there. Please give me a middle name. No. No Champions League anthem. Well, it's not in the game, is it? And also, if I played it, I'd get copyright claimed, and that ain't worth it. Okay. So, we just wait. We're on full game. We've got plenty of time to watch this play out and see what happens with us, really. I mean, my expectations are that We just need Spack and Mate to do exactly what they did against Juve in the Europa League final last year. Be absolute shithouse merchants for 90 minutes and hope that we come away with it. Really? Dirt box. That'd be great. Oh. I mean, we played so well against Chelsea earlier this season in both games. I feel like we've got a chance here. We just need to be sensible about it and hope the guys do the job. Tukuya, thank you very much for the follow. Wozniak to the byline straight off the bat here. Martinez. Ooh, Chelsea starting quite strongly, though. Jurian Timber, don't foul him. He can't really... What was the final score in your final? Was it 3-0 in the end, or was it worse than that? I don't mean to be that guy, but have we actually touched the football yet? It feels like Chelsea are just passing... Oh, God, it's begun. It's begun. Spack with the foul. It's not off to the best start there. What the hell was that? That was a weird-ass free kick. Oh, he started already. All right, spread bet for your chat. At what point does one of Spack or Mate get booked in this game? I reckon that they're both going to survive the first half comfortably without getting a booking. Oh, God. They're going to get away with so many, aren't they? Actually, watch this be the day that both of them get sent off because the referee's had enough of their shit. That's such a poor ball. Injuring Vulcan would be a good strat for us, to be fair. Okay. I think the play for us right now is, after about half an hour, we can have a little look at some of the stats, try to get an idea of who's doing what for Chelsea, maybe make a few adjustments as far as marking and pressing on certain players. But other than that, unless we're like 5-0 down, there's really no reason for anything drastic right now. You're right, I think we should make all three. Oh, hello, well one back. But nobody's had any openings yet. It's just been kind of basic football, nothing really outrageous so far. The donut, oh, those are dangerous passes, though. This is more like it's Solis now. Wasn't expecting him to be playing in a Champions League final for us this season. To the byline, good, we've won a corner. You know how good we are from corners. In fact, yeah, this is definitely an avenue for us. Look at the, oh my God, look at the height mismatch at the near post. Mate! That is going to be a very, very useful feature. That height mismatch is absolutely outrageous. I think Mate's got about 5 inches on that guy defending against him. If he could get a header on target today, I think there's a real good chance of us scoring here. Well, I'd like to think we're going to score. Oh, come on. Don't just stand there. Wozniak's in. Hopefully he'll just shoot from range. Good save from Mihov. That very nearly cost us dearly. Lockers, thank you for the 22 months. Hope you're doing well.
Don't do a Mike Matt lolololololol.
That's the plan anyway. Who do we beat? We beat Man United 2-1 on aggregate. We then beat Milan 4-3 on aggregate. From being 3-0 down at half-time in the second leg. Incredibly. And then we beat PSG 1-0 on aggregate. Oh, dear. Oh, hello, Henry. How's it going? It's just been a tough start for us. Oh, there we go. That's fine. That's fine. We've got 5 minutes gone. I feel like Chelsea have got a lot of the ball. Yeah, wow, that is a lot of the ball. That was also a really good chance they've had. So winning the Champions League doesn't have a huge impact on the coefficient as it goes, but the reputation bump and the money that would come with it is just absolutely astonishingly good. Like, we'd get another 17 million if we were to win it, plus extra cash on top of that, and the rep bump might be enough for us to finally start signing the guys we want. We are getting absolutely played off the ball as far as possession, but it is only 6 minutes. I find that during the beginning of matches, you always see one team tends to get an insane amount of possession, and it kind of evens out a lot by... Oh, God, Mate. That's another one. Mate going through a guy. It's begun. It has begun. Yes, Danny. Incredibly, we are in the Champions League final. we didn't expect it. Knocking out Man United, then Milan, then PSG, and now here we are. All the way here. Oh, dear. Breezy with the 17 months. Oh, it is a treat for all of us.
What a treaty.
Oh, big tackle on him as well. I just can't believe we've gone from never qualifying past the first knockout round, and now this year we've gone all the way to the damn final. That comeback against Milan, if we were to somehow win it, it would be that comeback against Milan that would still be my favourite moment, from 3-0 down. Solis. Oh, hang on. Yes. Oh, no. Wait, hang on. Rodriguez. No, it's a poor touch. You can definitely see where we were able to get in, though. I think it's those type of, yes, you're right, shouts. Always remind me of the shouts, chat. That made a huge difference last time. It's these sort of areas where I think we could get a bit of joy. Solis. Oh, big tackle on Solis. Yeah, we actually could win back-to-back Europa League, then Champions League. That's mad. Never done that before. Yeah, Tromsø did that. I think it was more like 5 years in a row for Tromsø. But the biggest example of doing shit and then just going and winning it was Uniao. With Uniao de Madeira on my very first Twitch save, properly anyway, we never got past the first knockout round and then went randomly 1 year the whole way and then won the damn thing. Mad. Come on, Oliveira. On loan from Liverpool. He'll probably win a Champions League with us before he does with them at this rate. Vaduz. Without Vaduz? How does that work? It does. It almost feels like you kind of build up and then bang. Now, admittedly, it's kind of weird how we went from that year of coming 4th in our Champions League group to going out and winning the Europa League the following year and now getting to the Champions League final the following year after that. It's kind of mad how, you have a real shit time and then it just sort of, it all comes back around. It's taken us like 6 years to rebuild from losing Juliet. And yet here we are. We've gone all the way, and we're going to play in a Champions League final before he does. And that's the kind of shit thing for him. And he got subbed off against us. That's the hilarious thing. In that 2-0 defeat at the Dara Galvin, Juliet got subbed off on a 6.3. Oh, that's the Vaduz challenge. Yeah, we kind of are sort of doing that a little bit, aren't we? Right, Diaz, if you could just drop this off for one of the wide men. That's a waste. Considering we don't have dribble more often on, and also, in fact, are on dribble less often, they still do love a good dribble, don't they? I guess it's because wingers have that as part of their role. I've never made a Conference League final. Have we ever played in the Conference League? I think maybe right at the very start of the save we have. How are we doing now, possession-wise? Yeah, it's getting there a bit, but still not great. I think it's going to be more of a counter-attacking kind of game for us, which actually does kind of suit us a little bit. Well, one's back. That's good work. Mihov, again, though, just like the final last year, has been on great form so far. Yeah, we lost the final against Milan on pens. That was the Europa League final. Is Oliveira going to go in the book after 11 minutes? Please no. Okay, good. Referee's being sensible. Who is the referee today? Oh, of course. It's Jose Maria Sanchez Martinez. The guy. Oh, shit. They've taken it quickly. Vulcan. Trying to catch us out. Ha ha! No, they've been caught out by the flag. You'll have to see it. Okay. Oh, God. Please don't take it too quickly. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. He's seen what that Luton Town player did was try to catch our centre-back out this time instead of the keeper. Okay, right. Win that. Nice. We just need to try and get a bit of play. Every time we... Right, there we go, Diaz. God, he looks really good tonight. Actually, what's his rating like? Yeah, he's doing okay. Right, maybe win us a corner? Okay. All the way across to Rodriguez, I guess. Interesting choice. Maybe win another corner. Come on, Pablo. Just play against the defender. Yeah, no. Yes, it is a corner. Okay, good. This is good. If it's the same mismatch, which it is, I think Mate could get some joy here again. Freese puts the ball in, but Martinez is there. See, if Martinez doesn't clear that ball, and it goes to a straight one-on-one between Mate and his marker, he's going to out-jump him every single time. It kind of looks good. I actually kind of like it. I only wore it because I had to, I had no excuse. Sorry, I couldn't not wear it because my suit was not available for the last final, but we won the match, so you got to stick with it, right? What works, works. Oh, Vulcan sent her over the crossbar. Plus, I could, maybe at half-time chat, I could turn on the 20-inch fan and we'll get this party really started then. 13 minutes on the clock here. Still 0-0, which is the main thing. Haven't really had a lot of openings. In fact, just the one, really, which was from that set piece in the opening minutes of the match. Chelsea have really only had that one opening. Yeah, I bought a 20-inch fan. Needs more crushed velvet. Nah, mate. Although, actually, maybe on the inside. Although, maybe if that was a bit more velvety.
It's good you
Go on,
came
make a
in
tackle.
summer.
Thighs freeze this time with the foul.
It can get very
Jamie off.
depressing.
Thank you very much for the follow. So far. Oh my god. Okay, he's just let it run through. That's fine. Possession is definitely coming back towards us now. Not the only 20. Oh, damn right. This table's probably about that as well, actually. Chuck with the 21 months. How's it going, friendo?
21 mon soligla de tout support for Solano peut the best with the ECL.
Thank you, sir. How's it going? How's life treating you these days? Maybe the monitor. I think they're a bit bigger than that in terms of width. Actually, maybe not. Honestly. We actually did halve incredibly. So I'll catch some of you guys up that may have just joined us. The first half of this stream was very strange. So we beat PSG 1-0 on aggregate. but we had to play the first game on 2D highlights because my graphics card decided to eat itself. However, we've now implemented a fix thanks to the Groovy Gamer that has seen us have no PowerPoint games ever since we did it. So we suspect that we might have actually fixed the PowerPoint thing potentially permanently as Vulcan's through. And what a save! As now Alice is here as well. You bloody love to see it. Alice, how's it going, my friend? How was stream? How are Wrexham doing? How are you? Let me get a shout-out command sorted out for... I almost said Big Al then. It's not really... Not quite what I was looking for. Oh, dear. Big Al! There we go. Hoping that's the right... Did I spell that wrong? No, I didn't. Good. Phew. Oh, good lord. Yeah, we're in a Champions League final. Just not about on pens. Nice. Warrington, good save from Mihov again. We are up against it a little bit here. Chelsea have come to play, but we're absorbing the pressure. It's fine. How the hell did we botch ourselves into a Champions League final today? This is the first time I think we've actually done a Champions League final on stream that wasn't like the entire focus of the stream. Other than the ones we were in like later down the line maybe. Manea, right, we've got to look for the breakaway here. Come on, play that pass. No! Don't, you silly boy. Oh, dear. Alice with the 7 months. Oh, dear. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. 170 million keeper. Hey, that's what you want, right? Wish I had 100. To be fair, I don't even want to say 170 million pound keeper. Our keeper, who is like £2 million, is doing a bloody blinding job here. Right, we need those runs. That's more like it. Oh. At the moment, it does look like Chelsea are in total control here, but we just need that one chance. At least Paolo's not dropping too much rating. That's the one thing I have noticed. None of our players are on like to 16k for no particular reason. I mean, I assume there is a reason, Mike. Maybe. Does that happen to coincide exactly with the number of points you happen to possess? Asking for a friend. Oh. The reason I can't also, by the way, is because there's a limited a number of VIP slots available. You actually unlock those as well, weirdly. Vinicius. Oh, look at the space. Oh, it's through. Manea's in. Well, sort of in. He just has to hold this up. Find the right pass now. It's another corner. That's all right. Oh, it's not another corner. The keeper's got the ball. Never mind. I thought that was just going out for a corner. Right, come on. Big header again. Okay, that's not actually ideal, but Rodriguez has still got it. So it was Stojanovic that played the last game. The Europa League final last year, wasn't it? Not Pab. Solis' ball. I tell you what, Diaz might win that. No. Deary me. Chelsea got such blastingly quick players on the break. We've got to be so careful. But at least we've escaped the first 20 with no yellow cards. Vulcan to the byline. Good ball in. Great clearance from Palanek Mate. Whoa. That was a great ball from Vulcan. Thank God he was the one crossing it, not the end of it. Confuse them. Nah, they don't care. 32-year-old just taken to just for 150. Oh, God. Vulcan's in. What a save. I know he's offside, but holy shit. Luban Mihov. This is full match, yeah. Oh, it's great, Harv. So it's broken down to like several little bits, but basically, I tried a little thing. My graphics cards had also been updated, and for whatever reason, it was the worst PowerPoint presentation thing ever. I then had to like uninstall my graphics drivers. No, I disabled my graphics card while we were live, and then I reset everything, and it actually fixed it incredibly. So since then, we've not had a single dropped frame in terms of like slideshows. It's mad. So we're good to go right now, which is awesome. Imagine if that was the actual fix all along. It was just the virtual cam thing. To be fair, Mihov had the game of his life in the Europa League final too. He made some cracking saves before they went down to 10 men. Tried turning it off. Essentially, yeah. But it did also break the stream several times in doing so. Oh, hang on. Solis is looking pretty lively down there, actually. But again... We just... Oh, you're offside again, okay. It didn't crash. Oh, it did crash. It crashed FM. It crashed OBS. It crashed everything. But that was to be expected. You'll see. I'll only upload the... So the VOD will get like... There'll be 2 of them, but we'll skip the middle stuff because it's just kind of superfluous and nothing really happens there. Go on, chat. Get your predictions in. We might as well. Plus, yeah, Chelsea could score now and then your predictions might go off the... Oh, and another big clearance. Hello, Ranks. I'm trying out this tropical fruit vape juice today. Really quite a big fan. Wasn't expecting to like it as much, but I'm on board. I'm here for the tropical... It's the shirt, maybe. Go on, Manea. We're struggling to break out of defense a lot of the time. That's more like it. Get the ball up, then bring it back. So we can actually try to just build up a play rather than just getting it taken off of us every 2 seconds. Diaz has taken 2 of them on and scored. Oh, that was more like it. God, look at the speed at which he came out to try and close him down there. Well won again, though. Diaz again. So the wide players, they're okay. Nobody's really struggling, other than maybe Oliveira so far. Does everyone actually think we're going to win this? I just don't know. Oh, Manea. Wait, what? Handball? How did it hit Manea's arm? I swear they hit the Chelsea player. All right. Weird. It looked like the Chelsea player miscontrolled it into the path of Manea there. Maybe he stuck his arm out in some way. Larson long. Okay, that's good. If there's anyone... Going long actually kind of works for us because it means that we can just get those headers every single time. Yeah, this is... I think this is a much, much closer game. I just don't feel like... Look at the way this has started. Possession is getting better for us, and our pass completion is solid. We're winning a lot in the air. But at the moment, Chelsea are just... Actually, now might be a good time to take a little look at the setup for who's doing well for them. So left side, and to their left side, basically. So that makes me think that actually... Now we can start engaging pressing a little bit heavier on the players that are starting to perform well for them. That's what we did last time. It worked really well for us. George might play champions. I didn't know. I didn't. He did an old man and kept on changing anything. Deary me. Mike, what did I tell you? That was the one thing I told you before that stream was don't do that. Unless Harv's fucking with me. Uh-oh. Well, one again. They are looking for Vulcan a lot. But the one thing about that's happening is that he's being forced out wide a lot and being forced to be the creative player rather than the one on the end of it, which is kind of useful. And to be fair, the defenders have done an alright job so far. Keep losing all my points, yeah. I just want to slowly but surely start to... Oh, Belfiore. Into the box. Great tackle from Holy God, what a tackle that is. Ragnar with the 8
Not
months.
been able to catch many stream lately, but your YouTube series keeps me going.
Thank you, my
Great
friend.
work, Matt. I feel like I have seen your channel grow and it is deserved.
It has certainly grown a lot more lately, and it feels like not only has it grown in terms of like subs on YouTube, for example, it feels like those people are actually watching the content, and that's awesome. It's not just like, you know, a random sub. I do wonder if that video I did with Zealand had anything to do with it initially, maybe, but hey, regardless, you take what you can get, right? Uh-oh, Wozniak, out to the wide area. Well done, Oliveira. That's a nice little interception. Finds Diaz, and we're good to go again. But he's getting kind of squeezed out wide again by Chelsea. That's a foul. It's a silly foul to commit as well. I don't think it's this. Well, you wouldn't, you bastard. I think Twitch... yeah, but to be fair, we are in a Champions League final. So that always attracts an above average amount of viewership. It just does. Although what I would say is that's actually surprisingly good considering the amount of technical faults we had earlier. And I realize a lot of you don't care about when we have technical faults. But I realize that for maybe a more average, like a more casual viewer, that might be sort of thing they would just be like, I can't be arsed with this, you know? I am the bourgeoisie. You should know this. Oh, dear. Next show on council. Yeah. Oh, Vinicius actually got a little bit of space that time.
You came in summer.
Cameron AC. Thank you very much for the follow.
Very depressing.
Many more. I don't think I can take much more, Rackajator, honestly. I'm very grateful for what I have. Let's be honest. I'm very grateful for having this nice little community, which obviously has grown, and I'm grateful. But I'm also grateful that it doesn't feel like it's changed whilst growing. And that's really what was the biggest worry for me. With any kind of growth comes, hopefully that the vibes remain the same. You know, the vibes remain warm. Oh, shit. Oh, that was a big chance. Oh. Is Zealand in France at the moment? Only the VODs... Well, to be fair, the VODs go on the second channel, so that channel only has like 2,500 subs. Think I care? Did you actually, Mike? You're in Paris, my friend. You've got to enjoy it. The donut's through! The donut's through! Wait, does Mumbot live in Paris? Sorry, live in France? I had no idea about that. Oh, good God, that was a chance. That's what the donut... That's the sort of opportunity that I just feel like maybe if that falls to 5-3s, maybe we've got something there. But it's nice to see that we're capable of creating such chance. Oh, no. Belfiore. Great save again. Oh, they're on holiday. That's nice. That's really sweet. Hang on, wasn't Zealand streaming yesterday? Or is he streaming from France? Mihov is absolutely smashing it for us so far here. What an absolute god. This is why I feel like Mihov he just works in the match engine. For whatever reason, he's, for me, is as good, if not better, than Bart Verbruggen has been for this team. Shout time. Yeah, not bad idea. Not a bad shout. Actually, oh, that was not the right pass. That was not the right pass. Emphatic no. Oh. He could have slotted his teammate in there. We've won it again. That's more like it. We're getting in on the Chelsea left side players a bit more now. And I think it is just disrupting their game a little bit. Just triggering that press a little bit more aggressively. They're not able to stay on the ball as much. That's a really bad pass again, though. He's such a copycat. I know. Oh, he flew out last night. Oh, okay. Fair one. Kai with the 12 months. How's it going, friend? That's a name I remember. How are you? Oh. Come on, man. And again, it's such a ball. We haven't got any... We don't want to touch that right now. But I'm definitely seeing a few more things I like over the past sort of 10 minutes of this match now. Since we made that tiny tweak, they're not getting quite so much joy on this left, which seems to be where they're prioritising. It certainly feels like a lot of Chelsea's good play was coming down that left-hand side, and now they're being forced to go back towards the middle and to the right. Now, they could obviously get a lot of joy down the right too, but it might also take a bit of pressure off of Oliveira. Wozniak. If we can just sort of congest the area. Right, this is where we've got to be careful. Warrington. Good block again. Well done. I need a tea towel now. Hey. Hey. Totally understandable, Mackay. But I hope you're well, my friend. It's nice seeing the founders badges in chat. I forgot you had one of those. Itineraries on the Monaco Grand Prix. Really? You like their PA, Ollie? Oh. Hello, Clip. Bonjour to you, mon ami. Don't know why I went all extra French there, but I'll take it. Simple play with Chris Wood. Yes, I would very much like that. Freeze into the channel. Here we go. Around the side. Palo's in. Palo's in. Palo Vinicius. No. What are you doing, you absolute blithering meat computer? Just shoot the ball. Just shoot the ball. Look, goal. Oh, he has to shoot there. I have no idea why he doesn't. Like, who's he waiting for? Oh, God. Oh, actually, there's a little overlap here with Rodriguez. Pops it in. Paulo's header, and it's gone down to nothing. Oh. Oh, nice. Well tackled again from Mate, but he has to... Oh. Ooh, Larsson's making it... Like, that's sat out perfectly. It would have been a tough effort. Like, I don't think he scores there. It's most likely that he has to go across the keeper and it probably gets saved. But at least just get the shot in. Make the keeper have to make a save there. Like, there's no... Like, we were already... I know we have work born in the box, but we were in the box. Like, he has to just be shooting there. There's nobody else near him. He was too unselfish. Particularly when our strikers are not on, like, shoot less often or anything like that, for obvious reasons. Oh, what a terrible decision. God damn. How are we doing then? Possession's gone back a bit more towards Chelsea, and we already did the shout a little bit over a couple of minutes ago. And now the Donuts made a foul. That might be a yellow, actually. No? Okay. We've done well at getting away with it so far, because we've made how many fouls already? 7. Although Chelsea have got 6 to their name as well, so it's not like it's an unfair balance in that. Nobody's been booked yet. That's good. I think we've had probably the 2 better chances in this match, but yeah, that's kind of passing it's not going to do. Does Vulcan have a yellow? That's quite funny, actually. Watch just their striker get sent off or something. I see, we're getting in on them a little bit more now. I might just have a little look at this and see how the update's going. So now Yeah, so Wozniak's rating has actually dropped since we started targeting him a bit more. I might start to go after Martinez as well. Really press their midfield. In fact, I might even have one of our guys sit on him. Try to prevent their playmaker in the middle from getting too much of the ball. And just have one of like threes on the donut just sit on him when we're out of possession. That way they could always be there. Should just keep him occupied for a bit. Oliveira, this is a nice run from him. Go on, cross. Yes, corner. Good work. Emmett would have scored. Do you know what? He probably would have done as well. Solis is struggling. Oliveira is struggling. And so is Diaz. The wide men are... It's just like the last final, really. Fires freeze. Ball in. Flicked away. But Oliveira will pick this up. We've still got bodies out wide. Frozen Dice is one of them. Oliveira could just put this in. The wrong players in the wrong positions here. Rodriguez. They're just trying to reassess the squad a little bit. Right, here we go. Men arriving. Just got to put the ball in. Okay, that's fine too, I guess. What are we doing? This is such an absolute clusterfuck. This is still the same corner. We're still moving. Oliveira now. DS. Out wide. And it's up for another corner. Yes, that is the Vulcan that we tried to... Well, I say tried to get. We were never actually going to be able to get him because he was too expensive at the time. But there was a... He would have joined us if I had the money. Let's put it that way. We could have had him as a player. ED7's on the bench, but Paolo Vinicius has just been that little bit better for the most part. So he's kind of become our... Particularly in the Champions League, actually. Paolo's done a really good job in the Champions League this season. So he thoroughly deserves his place up front. But Emmett's still there, still scoring goals. I think he's got about 10 goals this season as well. I think he's got nearly 400 and something goals for us. So for... Oh, no. Well done again. Mate just put on a burst of speed there. Come on, Diaz. Ah, he should have done better. Champions League finals never seem to contain lots of goals, do they? In FM. It always feels like when you go full match, the games are usually very low-scoring affairs. Paolo's not going to win that, is he? Did he actually win it? He did. No one to run onto it, of course, but he did win it. I think we just get to half-time, assess the situation. They've had a decent number of shots, but not really threatened. Actually, that's not true. They have threatened, actually. But Mihov's been equal to it pretty much every time. Good block. Enable play for set pieces. Not yet, no. I'm not going to make changes to our tactics 40 minutes into a game that we're not losing at this point. Like, we got this far with the way we're currently playing. We'll change it if we need to, but not yet. Paolo's just bundling a guy over from the back there. Come on, Paolo. I know you want to get involved, but there's a way. You've got to be more sensible than that. I want to have a look at half-time at things like the heat maps and stuff like that. See who's performing well for Chelsea. Kind of go from there. Oh, hang on. Ah, no, he's given up on it. Shout. Can we do another shout? Yeah, we probably can, actually. Yes, nice. A sub-left winger would do better at late game. Possibly. Oh, you mean... Yeah, no, I think Rengifo could be really, really useful in the second half at some points because he's so unbelievably fast. Against weak Chelsea legs, he could be great. Yeah, no, exactly. I wouldn't change after 40 minutes normally in a match, particularly not when the match is 0-0. So I wouldn't change here. Obviously, the one thing about Champions League finals is you get more time to look at things like stats and make slightly... Make like opposition instruction changes. That's the sort of thing I do like to do more regularly in these types of games. Right, that pass should have gone to Paolo to keep that play building up. I do wonder if the middle actually might be something we could look for in the second half, playing more through the middle. Because that seems to be with the 4-4-2, seems to be where Chelsea are at their weakest, is through that centre. Because they've not got a DM to cover. And if we can break in behind their midfield too, I think we'll get quite a lot of joy. But it's just getting there. Smack comes flying through the back of Vulcan again. Oh, dear. Yeah, it was our substitutes that did the job for us last time, wasn't it? Although it did help when Juve got the red card. The red card that they thoroughly deserved. Of course. Come on, keep that pressure on them. But it's not been a game with many... I mean, I'm just a little bit annoyed at the... that miss. I say miss. The lack of shot from Vinicius. Oh, how did he keep the ball there? Chelsea are just that little bit quicker on the ball. They've just got better players than us. That much we do, though. Full. Warrington, right. We need a big block again from... Uh-oh. Bit more space for Belfiore. No, that's fine. Push it back. Straight up save. Easy stuff for Mihov. No problems there at all. That will still bump his rating. He's going to be like an 8 by half time at this rate. What a guy. He's the one player in this team that is just really on it tonight. He's going long for some reason. Although, actually, what a brilliant pass. That was unbelievable. Yeah, the passing just isn't there for us again. We had this happen last time, though. Stadium atmosphere. Yeah. Oh, hang on a minute. What on earth? Oh, and again. Fucking hell. Every time it looks like we get a good little opening, we just misplace the pass horrendously. Diaz again. When he's got down this left side, he's actually looked pretty solid, but... Oliveira. Manea's just... Wait. Oh, he was pushed over. He was pushed over. This is a chance. Frozen thighs from this kind of range. This is his bread and butter. Look at that keeper's position. Oh, dear. Straight into the wall. And then that. Oh. Yeah, I never had match sounds on. I just think that they're not good enough. I think they're just not good enough. It'd be cool if there was a mod that added really good ones, but I don't think that exists at the moment currently. The thighs were indeed frozen, yeah. Well, half-time. We're not losing. That's the main thing. We've not offered a great deal in the first half, but we've limited Chelsea to... But Lumen Mihov has been fantastic. Right, let's have a look at the analytical data. See what the heat maps are looking like. So Chelsea getting a lot of the ball in their fullback areas. And out here. Also, weirdly, in that half space. Presumably with their number 21 picking it up and driving forward. So that's kind of interesting. Us, it's kind of sporadic. There's no real obvious areas of success. Okay, let's have a little look at the opposition instructions so we can see if any changes have happened there. So, Jean, yeah, their midfielders definitely... So, one thing I've noticed that Wozniak's got worse since we started pressing him higher, which is good, which shows that we were doing the right thing by doing that. Warrington seems to have kind of maintained, although weaker feet for all these guys couldn't go wrong, really, could it? In fact, if anything, it seems weird not to show them all onto their weaker foot. Just as a sort of default thing here for the moment. Their strikers are sort of struggling a little bit. We're already going on hard on Vulcan. This isn't our striker, this is their striker. Okay, so I think for me, that's fine. Defending width, same as it was before. We haven't changed it, so our defensive width is... Force them outside. That's generally the play. That's what we've used all this time. And I don't want to touch this stuff at the moment anyway. I won't start making any tactical tweaks unless I see something drastic by like 60 minutes. Maybe I would turn on set piece playing. Maybe. And perhaps try out playing through the middle a little bit. I don't know. But for the moment, we're not losing. That's the key. We're in this game still. Emmett's the way to go. Not at half-time, he's not. Come on. Like, what's he going to give us at half-time that... It's a waste of a substitution doing it that early for me. Who's actually playing well? So, Thies Freeze is on a 6.8. Octavian Manea has actually not lost rating, and obviously Lumen Mihov's done fine. And obviously Mate's done brilliantly alongside it. Standard width will weaken their wing play. I guess, but... Like, again, ain't broke, don't fix it. Don't want to change stuff if there's no reason to. And as I said, we got to the final playing this style of play, and I don't want to change it for no reason. So, it's going to yell at them. It'd be nice if we could get some cheeky inspired and motivated out of this. Well, Falconhorse is not available, so we can't use him. But Rengifo, yeah. Actually, technically he is. He's just knackered. But I see no reason why we wouldn't. I think around the hour, switching both the wingers out and freshening that area up wouldn't be the worst idea. And honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to getting someone like Carpenter on instead of Oliveira. Because Oliveira really does seem to struggle. Okay, let's go. Do you not have issues? No, I mean, Champions League final is the example I would use there, basically. I was expecting issues, and no, honestly. With no one holding. Well, I mean, apparently not, no. They do still come back a lot. Like, they will make... They do need a lot of energy to come up and down the pitch. They always play like box-to-box midfielders in many ways. Oh, that's dangerous. Shouts up. Yep, let's get the shouts. Jack McLeish with a gifted sub to Zugrani. Thank you very much, my friend. That is so unbelievably nice of you. As all... Oh, hang on. Paolo's... Oh, he's not in. He's just lacking a bit of speed there. And the problem is Emmett's no quicker. And Chelsea's centre-backs look very, very fast. So they can kind of cover off those passes. The only way we'll be able to get through like that is if we time the run absolutely perfectly. And as yet, we've not really done... The only time we've managed to do that was the one that he didn't shoot on. Manea making another foul and getting away with it. That was a blatant foul too. We're doing quite well on that. How fast is Novakovic? He's only got like 12 pace. You'd feel like he'd be better, but he's not. If I recall, Novakovic is actually slower than the rest of them. Might be 14 now, actually. 13 pace. That's slower than both of them. Who else we got? Doran. Oh. Emmett's pace, I think, is 14. With 15 acceleration is slightly better. And then obviously Vostarek is 14 and 14. So, and obviously currently Paolo Vinicius is 15 and 15. So they'll all be objectively slower than him. But obviously tired legs could make a factor later on. So I still think like Emmett will probably see this pitch. I mean, Emmett played in the last final. We had to substitute him as it goes. But that was maybe a slightly regretful decision. And that is a dead cert foul. makes a big difference by itself. Well, hopefully. I think we did the right thing. I think the team talk went well. We've just got to hope for the best. The key thing is we're not losing. That's really what matters in this game. We're not losing yet. Just need that one little opening. And a chance like this is where we could be good. Just getting that ball through. I still wonder if playing through the middle could be the way to go later in this game. Because there was a pass opening there, and they were trying to spread it out wide rather than trying to find that incisive pass. Vinicius, I think there might have been. Vinicius is a very common name, I find, particularly on FM. Oliveira. Okay. Can maybe pull this back for the donut. Oh, look at the space. Oh, that was a chance. Holy shit. If he could have found someone with that pass. That was a big opportunity. But now we've got a corner where we have been quite good so far. If we can find the right cross. Oh. And again. Uh-oh. Wozniak now. This is where we could get caught. Who's that chasing back? Is that Mate again? What a god. Oh, it's a ball in. No. Oh, over the bar. Okay. Good work. Well done, lads. Mate has been absolutely imperious again. This guy is just an absolute final merchant. He puts up his best performances in cup finals. He's just so good. And again, terrible pass. That's another problem there. They're just not even finding the players with the passes as being a problem for us so far. I wonder if we could even turn the tempo down a notch. And maybe it will allow us to pick our passes a little bit easier. And also... What the hell? Okay, that should be fine. But for the moment, we stick with it. We stick with what we're doing for the moment. We have created little openings today. We know it can be done. And Mihov, I don't know, I just feel like we can rely on him. He's just so capable. And again, they've let Vinicius bring... Oh, that's a foul. That is a dead cert fail. And Jake Laskovsky's going in the book there. Have you noticed how several times in this game, Mihov has been able to pick out one of our attacking mids or strikers with just a straight up goal, like out of his hands like that? Oh, it's a bit far out for Thrice Freeze, but oh, good effort. It's worth it. Oh. I mean, to be fair, that free kick was never going to be as dangerous as Vinicius actually bearing down on goal there. Oh, we won the ball back, but then lost it straight away. Fall. The key thing is not to allow someone like Vulcan to get turned. If he could turn our defender and get them into a straight foot race, we'll have trouble. But as long as he's playing with his back to goal and being forced backwards, we're in good shape. Wozniak. Got to stay up here. Big tackle from Oliveira. Oh, we're doing a lot of defending. This is where it could get spicy. When they get in positions like that. But well done, Manea. He's got to look up and find the pass. Or just hold the ball. Oh, for crying out. What part of pass... dribble less often do you not understand? Is it because the Trek has like an innate dribble more? Oh, it does. Can I turn that off? No, I can't. I wonder. It's because it has an innate dribble more often on him. That's the problem. I wonder if we could change his role at some point so that he's just passing that ball further forward so we can build the attacks up a bit more without him losing it every time he gets it. Because look at it. He's just losing the ball far too often at the moment. And one again. I'm just building ideas in my head. So around about 60 minutes, when we want to start putting some changes into action, we can kind of revert to what we want to do. Because it does just feel like we're giving the ball away too easily and with not enough... Yeah, I think maybe... We kind of just want an attacking mid that does everything except the dribble more, I suppose. That might be a good idea, actually. Just build our own. Yeah. AM on support. But we still want him to kind of bomb forward. So I feel like I might make him an AM on attack, but then sort of tweak the role so it plays kind of like a Trek. But without the dribble more part, basically. We might be able to do that, actually. We'll have a look. Ooh, Mate bringing it out. This could give us an extra man. Solis is in. Blocks. Rodriguez. Okay, here we go. This is better. He's just got to find that space. This song is not too... It's not hype enough. No, we lost it. God damn it. Right, big header needed. Uh-oh. This is what we can't have. Well done. We've done all right there. He's Roy and Andy. To be fair, you're not wrong. Hey, Vauxhall. This is the Champions League final. Yes, it is. Incredibly, this is the Champions League final. Oh, that's not good. This is what we didn't want. Vulcan's in behind. Mihov versus Vulcan. Scores. He 38th goal of the season. You need that one little opening for Vulcan, and he'll take it. I think now I'm going to put some changes into action. We've got to... What the hell? Now it's time to make a change. But the first of them is going to be subs. And it's going to be Rengifo and Solis off for Falconor's Sorry, you know what I mean. And I'm also going to... What was it I was going to change? Oh, yeah. So, what we're using here. Take more risks, move into channel, run from position, ease off tackles, dribble more. Okay, we don't want dribble more on, but hopefully we can... Hopefully someone can remember those things. And we're going to try and get those on an attacking mid. So we want move into channels, run from position, dribble less. And that was it, wasn't it? Oh, and ease off tackles. That was it, basically, wasn't it? Actually, do we want it on dribble less or just default? Yeah, first ever Champions League final for Treaty. Because I wouldn't mind him doing it occasionally if he's got space. But I feel like sometimes he's just running down blind alleys with it. Nah, we'll go with that. And the other thing I wanted to think about was actually that. I'm going to just try it. And maybe even just one notch down on tempo. We need something to happen. And I feel like I'm going to make a few changes here. Just see if the things we've managed to figure out from the match so far could come into play here. To try and spice things up a little bit. Go through that middle a little bit more. Try and exploit the centre of their 4-4-2. Because it's clearly going to be weak there. If we can get in behind their central midfield too. Well, okay. Like I say. We are playing a high press without a DM. But we've also reached the Champions League final. By playing a high press without a DM. So clearly it's not that weak. Is my point. Go on, win it. Yes, good touch. Okay. Oh, now now we've made this up, so we weren't actually playing that style before. I get the feeling the Calif Forsberg system would probably be even better. That one is clearly a very good tactic. This one less so. I can't shout at the moment. Well, what I mean is, more so we got to the final, so we're in the final. So just getting here alone proves that we can do this. Oh, okay. We just need a bit of extra passing. Just releasing that ball a little bit quicker, trying to find a teammate instead of losing the ball while they're in possession. That was nice from Rengifo, though. Yeah, it was Farrell, as always. There's so many of them, it's outrageous. I think we've got like 4 guys at the club that came through at Farrell. Ooh, a bit of space for the donut. Well, not instantly, but we do look a bit better here, although we've lost the ball. But we'll keep the pressure on at least. I don't know, we've got 35 minutes to try to see if there's any changes. New guys on the pitch. I think like Emmett Doran at maybe 65 minutes might be my next change. And then we have to just kind of roll the dice there and hope that we can get it to extra time to get that 4th sub. Thighs freeze. Good pass to the donut. Right, here we go. Manea, please, for the love of Christ, son. Well done, you've won a free kick, but pass the damn ball. Please. I beg of you. Right, this could be good for us, though. If you could drop it in there, release someone straight away. The reason I use different tactics on different series is because I like to build tactics that sort of exist for that series, so that it's not just like, oh, I found a thing that works, ergo you just exploit the meta, I guess. I like to sort of build it with chat, particularly on stream. That's the main reason anyway. That's not to say that I wouldn't be opposed to switching over to the other tactic at some point. If we find something that's ridiculous, which I really do feel like the Tromsø one or the Calif Forsberg system actually is ridiculous. Okay, this is more like it. Some bit more patient build-up. There we go, playing through the lines a bit more. That's kind of what I want to see. I want to have one of our 2 central midfielders get goal side of their central midfielders whilst we're in possession. Every time we do that, we've suddenly created an overload in the central midfield, and passing like that is not helpful, but I think that's our best route through them. Because then we'll have Manea in front that they can use as a link man and start going from there, but that is not how we need it. Yeah, I like to have different tactics on different saves, basically. Just fun. I like to build more tactics. And then by the end of the year, maybe you can sort of coalesce the two, but for the moment, I like what we got. Plus, we got to the Champions League final with this tactic too, so clearly there's some quality there. Now, obviously, the team is very good too, but it's not like the best team. I'd say that we're probably not even in the top 10 in terms of squad quality in Europe. Right, Paolo Vinicius, could he win this maybe? Nope, Laskowski's headed that clear. At least Chelsea have a centre-back on a booking. That is actually a good news for us, because it means that he can't get in as tight to players as they maybe would like. Manea's, again, oh, God, I really want to bring Doran on. But I feel like Manea kind of has to go off. But I just don't feel like... I feel like Manea's not weighing us down. Oh, no. Oh, what the hell? Where was the markers? It's 2-0 to Chelsea. Where the hell were the defenders? Oh, dear. Ouchie. Where's Oliveira? That's the that right there is the left back. I don't know what's going on there. Yeah, I have no idea what happened there. That's just right. Now I'm doing the sub now. We're going to give Emmett a little chance. I know that some other players playing badly too. They got very confused there. What's going on? Oh, is this because that's because 3D in it? Not 3D, because full match. Right, Emmett's coming in. Might be the only chance Emmett will ever get to play in the Champions League final. You can't really deny him half an hour to try out some magic for us, right? Oh, yeah, they just failed. It was just one of those situations where they just make mistakes, and that happens. You know, that's football. They just clearly aren't quite up to scratch. What I would say is we're playing a lot worse today than we did against Chelsea in the groups, in both group matches, and I'm wondering why. It's really odd. Oh, Vinicius brings it down to the donut. This is better. Okay, finally. A chance maybe. Rengifo. Ball in. Cleared. Oh, and cleared again. God damn it, man. Vulcan, need a big tackle on him, and we get it from Spack. But it's not many difference because Chelsea still have the ball with Warrington. Oh, I think we're going to end up having a worse Champions League than Mike here at this rate. If Chelsea carry on playing like this, Belfiore, Vulcan in behind. Get the blocks in. Well done, lads. Okay. It's not done yet, but I think it's looking pretty bad. Actually, one thing I also might switch on now is play for set pieces, because I feel like that's one of our best chances against them today, really. Wozniak. Oh, he's missed it. Yeah, Oliveira's not done well, but 3 subs are 3 subs. Nobody's really done that well, other than the keeper and Palanek Mate. Oh, yeah, we can shout again, can't we? Right. Now, play that back into the centre. Hidden attributes? I mean, maybe, but I've always found them to be a bit pointless most of the time. We've had players with big matches, or lacks of big matches, that have played brilliantly in big matches and vice versa. It's just the dislike of big matches thing I find is complete nonsense. The amount of players I've had that have got that trait that then perform fantastically in big matches, and then vice versa, having a lot of players with the big matches one that just perform like trash. So, I don't know. I don't pay much attention to that. I feel like it's not going to be that much of an important attribute. It's like, it'll matter a little bit, but it shouldn't be the overwhelming factor. A fire-up shot. Okay, we should get that around about 70 minutes. I would have thought. Okay, good pass. Yeah, today we just haven't really got up. The problem is we're missing Mihai Alaku, and I think he has been a huge miss today. Manea is not a first-choice quality player for us. Like, Alaku is head and shoulders and ladders above him as far as quality, and being forced to play Manea in this team is part of the reason I think we've struggled to link the play up properly, because he just can't seem to do it. And that's the issue. I think we're really missing the influence of Mihai. I know that we got to the final without him as well, but we were a bit fortunate there too, in the sense that second leg against PSG, we rode our luck so much, and Mihov was an absolute star to get us there. First leg, we were much better, actually. I blame the 2D. I say blame the 2D. I thank the 2D for getting us thus far. Well, we're still going to get 13 million. And also, we're not done yet. This isn't over. They are just better than us. But my point is that in the groups, we put in performances that were better than them. And it makes me know that we can outplay this Chelsea team. So I'm trying to figure out what's different. Like, why haven't we been able to do that today? Maybe they're just more fired up for it. I don't know. But, like, we played brilliantly against them at Dalva Galvin. Still lost, of course, but that's just life. Okay, here we go. Is that possession coming down a little bit for us? Possession's coming much more into our... Well, not into our favour, but it's coming much better. Oh. The only thing I could think of that we might want to do is maybe just turn on Get Stuck In. Because... Oh, we haven't got any bookings yet. We've only got 25 minutes left. And I do wonder if just getting in on them even more aggressively could be a factor of just winning the ball a little bit more in higher up positions. I feel like we've got a few yellow cards to use up almost in this match, given that we've not got any yet, which is quite fortunate from us. Rengifo, not got the height. Maybe a load of players like important matches. Maybe. I don't know. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go Get Stuck In. Why the hell not? Might as well at this point. Also time to change to all-out attack. No, that's pointless. All-out attack is useless. All-out attack is just, like, congratulations, you've conceded 3 goals whilst trying to press. That's why I never adjust the mentality at all. Unless I'm desperate. Like, I might go attacking for, like, the final 10 minutes, maybe. But For me, it's just not something I ever touch. I feel like you can get far better results just by tweaking things in the tactic itself rather than the mentality overall. And again, look at the passing, though. You're never going to win matches with passing like that. You don't make friends with salad. Right, Emmett... Oh, my God! Jesus. But the wingers were playing like shite. That's why we were struggling in the first place. Although they actually are a little bit better now. Maybe we can try it. Fuck it. I don't want to do too much. But we've done a lot now anyway. AM to striker. And what would that do? Having more strikers doesn't make you inherently more attacking. It just means you've got no one linking up the play to the attackers. Oh, God. Vulcan's in. Okay, that's really good defending, actually. What? He's nowhere fucking near him. That's a bit shameful, honestly, referee. He's not even close to him. Joke of a ref. Got it. Now that I can do. I'm going to do with the fire up in a minute. The transformation. AM is doing nothing. Yeah, but put him at a striker doesn't make him do something. It just means he's going to do nothing as a striker instead. Oh, left back's doing nothing too. Should we take him off and have no left back? It's not as simple as that when it comes to tactics. You can't just remove a player and expect it to suddenly get better like that. Sometimes that will actually work, but having a second striker just means we've got two strikers up top that are both going to be failures because they're not going to be able to get the ball. You need the link up in order to get them the ball. Oh, dear. Send it. Lick the stamp and send it. Come on. Oh, we're not going to do anything if we can't pass a football 3 yards. That's usually the biggest sign I noticed in games when you're not going to win. You can't pass a football. It's also one of the things I think FM uses to balance things out when you're playing over it's a really good side. Your passing just goes to shit. It just... You just can't pass. That said, we are on full match, so obviously it's just passes that you may not normally see on key highlights, extended highlights, etc., etc. Hey, we've done pretty well in finals. This is the first time that we're probably not going to go to extra time, at least. But there's still time. We've got 20 minutes. How's Emmett doing? Wins the ball, loses the ball. They're just quicker. They're getting in on him much quicker. Yeah. Yes, back to do that. I don't know if I've got that option. It's just not been our day. We've just not really been able to conjure anything in this match. Really. That's the bare bones of it all. Chelsea was just set up in a way today that has just not allowed us to play our game. Right, come on. Win that header. Nope. Strong favourites too. Oh, in this game. Oh, for sure. Chelsea's squad is stacked. I'm amazed that we did as well against them in our group as we did, honestly. Oh, hang on. Oh, please, just win the ball. It's right there. Every touch is just, like, misplaced at the moment for us, sadly. Right, freeze with room to turn. This time, right, drop it out wide. I mean, you could have just passed it into the guy's feet, honestly. Would you like to have Julian out? Yeah, of course I would. But I didn't sell him. Like, I didn't fucking sell him. Oh, dear. But to be fair, I don't think having Juliet in this team makes much difference. Because if you can't create the strikers' chances, you can't score them. Ironically, the best chance we had in the game was actually the chance that wasn't taken, i.e. the shot that didn't happen, when Vinicius went through and just decided not to shoot for some reason. Oh, yeah, one day we will. Bear in mind, it's still pretty early days. We're doing so well in terms of the amount of money we've earned with this run, the amount of coefficient points that we've earned unexpectedly almost. I wasn't expecting to win this final. It's far too early in the development cycle for us. Right now, that's the ball. Oh, it's so close to being good. I might even try passing to space, honestly. Just turn those off. Go pass into space. Just see what happens. I find that when players get tired, we're just rolling the dice at this point, seeing if we can find any little opening. That pass was nearly perfect. If that pass goes to Emmett's feet, I think he scores. Or rather, if it's at least like within a range where he can get to it. Espen Falkenhorst now. To the byline. Balls back across. Oh, shitting balls. If Emmett gets his head on that, that's a guaranteed goal. Nice bit of play, though. Again. Found a little something there. Good header again. Espen Falkenhorst brings it out the air. Right, okay. Tries threes again. Now, look at the pass for Emmett Doran. Go on. Oh! What a strike from Big Emmett. All the way through. Oh, my God. Also, it looked like our player was pushed over there, right? Should we try fire up then? I wonder if the get stuck in has meant... Where the hell's the right back gone? We've got to keep pushing. We're actually having little opportunities there. Emmett's doing a thing. Well, one again. Emmett knocks it down to Rengifo. Better. Manea. Okay. This is better. This spell is looking a lot better. Rengifo. To the byline again. Could he win us another corner, perhaps? Ball in. That's fine. It will get cleared. And that's fine. It's going to come back to Rodriguez. Back to 5-3s. Espen Falconos to Rodriguez. Look at the space. Oh, that is just a god-awful pass. I don't know who he's aiming that for. Was he aiming that for Rengifo? I have no idea what he was trying to do there. Rengifo ended up committing the foul. Oh. See how the players react to the shout, shall we? Rengifo's getting booked for that. And rightly so, honestly. Players seem to like the fired up chant. Okay, cool. What I'm worried about, actually, is that I made that change before the... God, I love Aero's been dreadful. We were having a good spell, and then we made that change. No, we got to leave it. We got to leave it. We were still looking good after that, in fairness. Emmett's just doing Emmett things and actually looking all right. I wonder if it's the get stuck in, actually, that's making the difference for us. Just throwing some tackles in there and actually winning the ball in some good positions. Oh, and again! Manea has had an absolute mare. Every time he touches the football, his touch is about 9 feet away from his body every single time he goes near the ball. It's actually incredible how impossible... What's his first touch like? 13. I mean, I'd like to think that a 13 first touch should at least stay near you from time to time. But we'll see. Oh my god, what a chance. He's offside anyway, thank god. Will be sold this summer. Well, luckily, he's a lone player. Also, like, I mean, are you the type of person that sells players after one bad game? Because if you are, I don't know how you complete a save at that point, because you need to sort of build things over time, surely. Oh, it's such a waste. Like, players have bad games sometimes. It happens. He has had a particularly poor game, agreed, but what can you do? Luckily, he's a loan signing anyway, so... I'm putting that back on. Taking that off. We could... Oh, he's getting some big tackles in now. In fact, I'm also going to drop the passing shorter slightly. Do what Millie said. Because why not, eh? Emmett is at least trying. I will give Emmett credit for at least getting himself about. The fact is, Emmett's had more shots in this game than Paolo Vinicius has. And he's only been on the pitch for like 15 minutes. Just like, oh god, Rengifo is going to get red carded, isn't he? He's going to get sent off. He's taken that whole get stuck in thing very seriously. This is the Champions League final, yes. Oh. We're just not quite there yet. But the fact that we've shown that we can get to this stage is a really strong sign. It shows that we're definitely better. Better than we were. We're making a lot of progress now. And again, look at the pass. Good defending, actually, from Laskovsky. Still 10 minutes. Might as well throw it on attacking as well. At this point, I'm happy to roll the dice on stuff because we're 2-0 down. Anything we do that might accidentally work, you know? He's going to get stuck in the locker room, innit? Yeah, I think next year will be better because Dundalk will be... Really? That looked like a clean tackle. Bose will be back in Europe. And Dundalk will at least... I mean, Dundalk are just getting better and better. My only hope is that maybe Dundalk lose or something and they end up in the Europa League. I mean, if they're in the Conference League, that's the dream. But Europa League would be great for them because I think they'd be able to win games, honestly, and have a real chance of getting through their group. What is the passing on this team today? The passing has just not been here. I think if we could complete a pass more than like once in a row, maybe we would have had a chance in this game. But today the passing's just not been at it. Oh my god. And the big money too. The big money is kind of important, yeah. Looks like Chris Evans. He does a bit, doesn't he? We should call him Captain Czech Republic. Captain Czechia. Wait, that was given? What was the debate here? That's a very annoying goal to concede. That is a very annoying goal to concede there. But, you know, when it's not going for you, it's not going for you. And those types of goals will go in. Just hasn't been our day, really, has it? We've not been very good. We actually offered... Yeah, we've had a few more shots and little openings ever since we made the little tweak. But at 3-0 down, what can you do? We had to push. We've just not quite not been quite at it today. Oh. Yeah, that Bulgarian CDM, another of the players that Chelsea got that we wanted. God, is that I can't remember his name. It ends with Ov, obviously. Oh, a huge tackle from Gio. Yeah, I'd like an honour goal. Maybe for Emmett Doran, so at least he could say he's scored in a Champions League final, right? That's the dream. Rengifo. Rengifo's actually still look kind of lively in spite of him trying to murder everybody. Mostly with the murder, but occasional liveliness. I think I've turned that off again, actually. We were doing better without that. I only turned that on because we had that one little opening for Emmett, and I thought, oh, maybe a few more of those. Yeah, it's just so many misplaced passes. Every pass today just feels like... Oh, for crying out loud, Jesus. We've just not been able to get our passing down. The sort of stuff we normally do, where we work it through the lines, has just not been working for us today. Just not been at it. Mané has been, I say dreadful. There's been other players that have played worse than him. He's just taken a lot of the brunt of it, and the passes like that. No, it's our rule. We always play the finals on key match. You got to. And somehow, Spack and Mate not booked. What an impressive bunch. Big tackle from Pablo. Stoyanov. That's the. I think there was a player called Stoyanov. Or maybe it's the guy. Is that the guy at Chelsea, Stoyanov? I remember having a good player called Stoyanov once. Okay. It's a tackle, I suppose. Nobody's really come on and made much of an impact. Even Emmett's sort of struggling now, really. I think it's... Chelsea are just kind of trying to put us out of our misery at this point. Key match. Feels like it, doesn't it? Yeah. Even my brain's gone. My brain's gone with it. I think this might be the biggest defeat I've had in the Champions League final. Maybe ever, actually, on FM. Now that I think about it. But we just weren't ready for it. Oliveira's now pushing people over, determined to get that rating even worse. How has he not picked up a booking today? Yeah, Mihov, well, he has conceded 3 goals in fairness, so... Not that there was anything he could have done about them. Like, Mihov has been the only player, and Emmett to an extent, and maybe Thighs Freeze, actually. Frozen Thighs seems to have at least been trying today. The others just haven't really seen... And the defenders, ironically. Yeah. Also, what's also helping Chelsea is every single clearance header is going straight to a Chelsea player. It's incredible, the accuracy they're getting on clearances. Like, when there's a challenged chance, they're getting that header perfectly down to the exact player they need it to, and it's really just costing us. We're also missing players, too. I mean, I feel like Alaku maybe could have done what we wanted him to do. I think that we were asking too much of Manea once we changed his role, whereas Alaku could come in and probably could have done that job. Espen could have just won the ball there, but he's like, no, I'm just gonna absolutely murk him. U-shaped sofa with the 8 months. Thank you very much, my friend. That is very kind of you.
Going down the shop. Does anyone want anything?
If you could find a Champions League final down there, or a Champions League down there, I would absolutely love it. Or 3 treaty goals. Hey, why not? You know what? We're dreaming, chat. Why not go for 4 treaty goals? 4 in 4 minutes. That's the play. Go on. Now look back inside, maybe. Yes, that's better. Enjoys big games. I have not noticed that, on account of the fact that we've had players win big finals with that exact trait on them. So I just don't think it matters as much as people think it does. Plus, I'm fairly certain we have players in our squad that like big matches. Let's have a look at Victor Oliveira. Anyone? Curious. Let's have a look at some of the worst performers in our team. See if we got any. Does Mihov like big matches? Nope. What about Pablo Rodriguez? So far, we're none for none. Stanislav's back. Doesn't like big matches, but he has probably been one of our better performers today. Palanet Mate does like big matches and has been worse than him. Thighs Freeze likes big matches, been average. The Donut likes big matches. Esmond Falconors likes big matches. Let's see. I'm going to keep going here. Manea. No negatives anyway. Rengifo. Idri Pro, but nothing negative on that one. And I know Emmett technically doesn't like big matches, but he's the only one. So I think that if that was the case, then I feel like we'd be playing a little bit better than that, hopefully. But we'll see. I think we've got enough players that like big matches to offset any negativity of it, you know? I just think we're not very good, comparatively speaking, to Chelsea at this point. Oh, hang on, the donut! Oh, no. What is that? That right there, that is the reason that we're not doing well in this match. That kind of passing. Maybe it affects morale. I don't know what that means. Like, I don't think morale is not. I think that's completely separate. It's just one of those days, exactly. He's finally got his yellow. I wonder how low Oliveira could go. Do you reckon a 5.5 at the end, perhaps? They are just better than us, yeah. Oh, good save. Well done, Lubin. As long as Lubin stays above 7, I'll be happy. He deserves it. He's been the one guy that's kept us in this a little bit at times. Oh, dear. I'm surprised he didn't actually drop more rating, actually, considering he got booked. Oh, I've seen really low rating. Again, Maneo's just able to pluck that out the air and then loses it straight away because he doesn't pass the ball. I don't know. I don't know what more I could put on that man. Oh, good stop. Really good save, actually. Like, he just needs to get it out of his feet a bit quicker and pass the ball, but he's just not had it today. I think every player in their starting 11 would be like 5 stars in this team. But I keep coming back to this. We got a draw at Stamford Bridge, and we were better than them in the home game. Like, we created so many opportunities in that game. So clearly something is just, they're just better than us today. They've just come up good. That is, really? That didn't look like a free kick. Okay, maybe now. Chance for a set piece. Thighs freeze. Spack. Wow, header on target. There you go. We'll get next year. I don't think we will, honestly, but that's fine. I think proving we can get here is useful. Even then, even our clearance headers are going to Chelsea players. That was a blatant foul as well. Ah, dear. 6-3 on Ag. Jesus. Okay, nice. Well done, Bart. Not Bart. Oh, 5.6 now for Oliveira. He is having a woeful day. I wonder why. I don't feel like he's... to be fair, like, as much as he was kind of responsible for their second goal, because he wasn't anywhere near his man, surely the game wouldn't have put that down as a mistake into a goal, given that technically he didn't make a mistake so much as just failed to actually go anywhere near a player. Which I suppose in itself is a mistake, but I don't know if the game's smart enough to know that. Change tactics. It's hard to say. We'll have to have a look after the match. They're playing a 4-4-2. And I think that's what they played against us before. I mean, obviously we could have brought on Carpenter instead of Oliveira, but that means we would have had Paulo Vinicius up front for the rest of this match with us. And I don't think... I feel like Emmett, at the very least, gave us something when he came on for a little bit. There was a brief spell where Emmett looked decent. Bloody hell. I love how despite all of our exuberance... Also, why isn't it showing the yellow cards down here? I swear it used to. Manea, it's a good first touch from Manea for once. The first one he's made on the whole game. His first good first touch. Vice free. Oh, actually, yes. Go on, Espen. One last goal. Ah, go on, get onto it. Paulo. Yes. No! Fucking hell! With the passing. Ah, they just overplay it a little bit. Pushing up. Yeah, the other Irish sides need to push on, but Bows are ready to do so. They've already done so in the past. Dundalk are excellent and will only get better for me. As you've already seen from them, they are just getting better and better as year goes by. I think it's only a matter of time before they actually start doing really good stuff. And again, with the shit passing, that's the problem with Treaty. They do always try to walk it in. Apparently. And we're just waiting for our misery to put our thighs freeze, though. 6.9 towards the end. Although it's maybe because we've had a few more set pieces that have actually connected, I suppose. Oh... Yeah, we're going to get like 8 points for a season that involves us going to a Champions League. To be fair, that's been kind of hindered by the fact that we didn't get to play any qualifiers on account of the... yeah, on that early. It was like 25 minutes to go. What else was we going to do? Rengifo. Oh, it's cleared. The full mod. Oh, hello. I'll be offside, right? Yeah. Oh, dear. Oh, that's just it. That's just it. That's just the match. Don't care. Piss off, Chelsea. Go away. We don't like you no more. Don't do well against it. I don't know. I wish there was a way that you could actually see that properly, but the analytics that should show you that doesn't show you anything useful. It just shows you how many clear-cut chances you've conceded, which is a meaningless stat, sadly. We'll get them next time. We're going to yell at them, obviously, because nobody played well there, really. Apart from Mihov. Money, though, indeed. Dundalk win, so they're back in the battle again. Hot damn. 13 million quid for losing in the Champions League final. We have 94 million in the quid. In the quid, chat. 94 million in the quid. We could actually spend our entire transfer budget. Possibly. Oh, no! Oh, no. Oh, no. Luckily, we are still... Oh, we better be fucking rich still. However, the problem is now we don't know what the lower threshold is. So I'm going to set a threshold now of 60 million. I don't want us to fall below 60 million in finances. That seems reasonable. The last threshold was about 45. I reckon 60 seems about some experimenting. Oh, God, no. Because if we experiment, if we drop below it, the board will just sell our players. There's no room for experimentation, sadly. 60 million is probably about right. That the last jump. No, I mean, we can still go up to Continental. There's plenty more to go. What was... Oh, sorry, you mean the... Well, I have a horrible feeling that it might be an exponential increase. So... It used to be about 30 million that we needed. Then it went up to like 40 to 45 million. So, yeah. How much did we lose? 3-0 in the end. Is Tiki now interested? Good question. My suspicion is still no. But I wonder if it might change when we actually go over to the... When it ticks over properly. Maybe. I'm just going to obviously not like do anything with that. But I just want to see. I think it's just because it's like what they call the rep, basically. Right, so let's see what they say. Why do the board sell our players? Because they're shit. Basically, so if we're not considered rich by this metric here, the board will just sell our players. It's fucking stupid. But we have to go around it. So that, yeah. So now we can talk to them. Obviously, it's not really something we can do right now, and we can't afford the wages. But it's good to know that it is at least possible now. Oh my god! 107 million in the bank. Yeah. Next transfer window might be quite fun. We just got 28 million quid for that. Fucking hell. Has rep breaks to prevent... Yeah, it just kind of sucks, doesn't it? Oh yeah, the stadium expansion was 2.7 million. Was how much the stadium expansion cost. Wow. Yeah, we should be all right now. That's kind of good. Still lots of NAs, but those ones could... I mean, that's PSG guy. What I want to see... Actually, do you know what my next port of call is, chat? You know exactly what we're about to do next, right? You know exactly which player we're about to look at once I've done this. Pedersen was an A. Yeah, good. We'll come back around to him. Was it Ganem? No. Right, here he is. Ready? We've just been in a Champions League final, have 4-star reputation now, and he still doesn't want to join us at this stage in his career. Bear in mind, he's been saying that since he was 17. So it's clearly a glitch. Which we already knew, but like... He's happy just playing for ES Setif, is he? Mental. Absolutely mental. Ah, dear. Now we got... Oh, now we got the World Cup, lol. Champions League winners. Mihov, runner-up on goalkeeper of the season. Honestly, he's been robbed. For me. Robbed. Mate and Spack in the top 3 for defenders. Thijs Freeze getting in the midfielders. And then ew. Bollocks washes up there, though. Maybe he heard it read true. Okay, so we'll just dump these on. I'm probably going to have to put friendlies in here, otherwise we'll lose too much match fitness. And we do be needing that. Hang on, whoa. Did I see a testimonial in there? Did I see a testimonial in there? Chat, it's time. The Roy Galvin testimonial. It's finally happening. Oh, and it happens during a World Cup. Roy. Okay. So, full match. Fuck no. The testies for Roy. Who are we playing against? Chat, there's only one team that we can play against for Roy's testimonial. Surely it has to be Shannon. Oily Shannon. We play her every time. It's got to be, right? Particularly just during a World Cup. And now we can schedule the rest of these. I wonder who's going to come back for it. Nobody's going to show up, but someone will. I know someone will. They'll know because it's Roy. They're going to want to be there for Roy. They're not, but it's going to be funny. Chelsea for Roy's... Where did Roy get his contract? How do you mean where? Imagine if Juliet turns up. Something tells me he's probably going to be at the World Cup. But you never know. You never know. Shannon Oily. There you go. Accept Gavin testimonial. This is the real final. This is the real one. This is what we're truly here for. That's fine. Yep. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Oh. Wait, what? Did they say no? We'll come back in a minute. Yes, he was a great name for a European game. Because we ended up in a bit of a pickle. Brought him on, and then we signed him to a contract before the game finished. And then, of course, well, you know the rest. Morten Pedersen. So, just to clarify, chat, we are buying him right now, right? Play them, maybe. Who? Well, I don't know who it was. It was 10 years ago. Who is Ali Tekin? A very good player. A very good player, but won't... Well, actually, he will talk to us now. This guy's quite decent, isn't he? Check the agent. For that price, it's an absolute no-brainer. And obviously, we'll give him the middle name Gamst. Of course. Are you mad, bruv? Yes? That's a steal. Yes, take control of friendlies. Thank you, yeah. Match. Gotta get that in quick. Not what happened last time. Oh, no worries, Gangster Keith. I love it when people share that stuff, you know? Like, you know, earns me money technically, so crack on. As long as it was helpful, you know? Yeah, Tekin's very good. There is still a way that we could go get him. Like, we've now proven that he would technically sign for us, but I don't want to pay 80 grand a week to a player because it would just fuck our wage structure up. And if we can't, the problem we could have is if we started spending too much money on players' wages and we couldn't guarantee the income, we'd be in deep shit of falling. We could be in real trouble. I think our time to get Ali Tekin was when he had the release clause. It's a tough one to take, but I feel like we've got no choice. Finalize the bid. I think so, yeah. I'm pretty certain I did. God, look at all these guys now. Still, look at all these. All these NAs. Still. Been in the Champions League final. Still want to talk. Still random guy from Togo doesn't want to talk to us. Because this game isn't programmed properly. I'm starting to think that those guys will just never, ever talk to us. Perfect. Get 60k. Hang on. Get who 60k? Tiki wouldn't take 60k. The man wanted minimum 86k. Maximum, it said they're 110. There's no way that man is signing for us. And besides, you know how these are often underestimates. He probably would have wanted like 200. Like, probably wanted at least 100 grand a week, which we couldn't offer. We have to have a player on 80k. Not really. Don't think we did with Tromsø. Like, I don't think you have to have players on any... Like, how much I pay a player doesn't really matter how good they are. Let's see. Right, let's get rid of that. He seems to not value himself very much, which is odd. He's only 16, so we can't do a full... We can only slap him with, like, a mini boat. He sort of gets the RC boat. There you go. It's only a 6-year. Like a dinghy. Yeah, exactly. Means player in service. Does it really? Well, we got to sign him then. Like, this guy was basically fully scouted. In fact, he was fully scouted. He's quick-ish. He's decent physicals, great mentals, can tackle okay. He's got good crossing, good dribbling. For his age, anyway. Passing is actually really good as it goes. What about just pure out win-back? Teamwork's a little bit low, I'll be honest. But I feel like for the price, he's still good to turn down. He's still too good to turn down. You did, Rob. Unfortunately, it has now been played. But there you go. And we lost 3-0. But we got there. And that's the real quiz. 105 million in the bank. Really? 15 million? Are you mad, bruv? No. What a weird... Hang on. Don't tell me we've lost player value. I think we have a little bit. How is El Barto our highest valued player? I guess it's because he's got Spain caps. That's the only reason he's worth that amount of money. Because he really shouldn't be. Wait, Judy got 1 goal of the month? Must have been one of those Sims games that we did. A Pedlo. A Pedlo is like that cheeky one I do when I drop a contract down slightly to get that 1-year one on the end, I think. That's what I'd call the Pedlo. We even used to have a Pedlo emote. Oh, we still have it. There you go. We actually have a Pedalo emote. Time to buy Juliet back. I wish. Wait, what? Come on, you two. Stop it. Really, Tom? Have you seen the goalkeeper that just put in that performance in the Champions League final? Mental. I think Barto goes soon. Barto's definitely off. Just need to find the right way to sell him. Spacks it from to Barcelona. Not for that price. Absolutely not. Yeah, I think it's like a tier. It might be a tier 2 or a tier 3 emote. I used to move some of the older emotes to like the higher tiers back before Twitch introduced the emote library. But now obviously they've got that, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Clausen, this guy was quite good before, wasn't he? Okay, cool. Lots of players in it. Was another A-star guy. Just also Antoine Peters, but very expensive. Not really the role we're looking for, but still there's some quality there. Let me just keep an eye on the rest of these guys for a bit. Was it tier 2? Ah, that sucks. There you go. Emu's got it. Right, we'll do that. He's surprisingly cheap and actually will talk to us. Okay, so you. Yeah, he's that guy that we'd have really no use for. We couldn't use him here. Not in the way we play, anyway. And I wouldn't want to pay £7 million nearly for the privilege of using him there. Or not using him there, rather. Might be considering a move. No, Tommy Howcroft, you can't leave, Tom. Oh, shit. Wait, Tom. Ah, that's fine. Phew. We've won him back over. It's all good. The Roy Galvin testimonial, though, is about to happen. And that's the real quiz. Oh, here we go. Ex-Treaty players Patrice Remy, Alan, Gavin Osborne, and Joao Pereira are in. What? Roy Gavin has spent his entire career at Bray Wanderers. Doubt. Oh, dear. It was 3-0, Jose, in the end. Top quality work there. Spent his entire career at Bray Wanderers. Has he? It's funny, because why is he having a testimonial for us then, mate? Is that because he only ever played? No, that's not true. He played for us. He also never played for Bray. He was on loan at Bray and didn't play a single match. Oh, dear. He played 2 games for us. So Patrice Remy is at Strasbourg still. Still knocking about up there. Alan is probably still playing in... Yeah, he's still at Al-Shabaab. Earning 80 grand a week. In his 0th year, probably. Yeah, does it say that? I know. Oh, it does! Now in his 0th year. Do you reckon that's because he's a grayed out player? Or he was a grayed out player? It has to be, right? Gavin Osborne is still at Palace. Wow. I think we might have got done dirty on that deal, honestly. Alan next week, or maybe, yeah. Joao Pereira, where is he? Well, okay then. Didn't see that one coming. He went on a free to Aberdeen for a bit. Loaned to Maritimo, Rio Ave. And then Motherwell. Wait, is who contracted month to month? Roy? No. Roy isn't. Roy has a long-term deal. I think I've got... Yeah, I've got a 3-year extension in his contract too. He's 31, has 3 years left on his deal, and a 3-year extension on top of that. Don't forget, you're here forever. I think it must be something to do with the fact that he was a grayed out player. They just don't realise the majesty of Roy Galvin. Hopefully, I'd like to think that my system will at least put him in the team by default, but I've noticed that it doesn't always do that either. Alberto's training. He's going to make us a lot of money. Happened in the final, we lost 3-0, sadly. Right, here we go. I love that there's league games going on and we're just like, no, mate, not having it. Right. Roy? There he is. Remy up front. Alan. Kennedy. Oliveira is not starting this match. I'd actually rather play Cole... Damn it. Glucevic and Cole Sprouse are in. Martins. Hang on. Orlando Martins is also here. Bearing in mind, he's on loan at Southampton at the moment, and he's just come back for this because I suppose it's the off-season in... He'll be back in the summer anyway, but he's just come back early. I rate that from Florida Man, to be fair. That's good work. What else we got? They're all knackered from the Champions League final bit, aren't they? Who else do we want? Is there anyone else I can put in central midfield other than these guys? I'll put the donut in instead of Kennedy. And I'll make sure Emmett's on the bench, because it's Emmett, right? Also, why is El Barto in the squad, damn it? And while we're at it... Where are you, Roy? There you are. Look at the link. The Donut and Osborne. They've got a link. Which is mad, because Osborne hasn't played for us for 5 years. They're still good buddies. I heard they go play snooker together sometimes. It's true. Roy Gavin will be given the captain's armband. Captain Roy. Oh, if Roy scores a goal in this game. What if it was Roy? Maybe. It could be, but there's not a lot we can do about that other than wait for him to retire, I suppose. Maybe it was Dara. It is quite nice, Roy Galvin playing his testimonial game after his record-breaking 2 appearances in 11 years at the Dara Galvin Memorial Stadium. And tens of people have shown up, and we chose a team whose kit we clash with, which is just perfect. Scouting update to stop something. How do you mean? Oh, do you mean the thing where it no longer tells me when a player has been started scouting, if that's what you mean? So, you have to go into, like, settings inside the scout report menu and turn off the... I'll show you after the match if you remind me. I am on full match, aren't I? Yes. I have my limits. I'm still wearing a suit for crying out loud. We lost the Champions League final. Why am I still wearing a bastard suit? Ah, ties off. I'm dressing down, friendos. I might even turn on my 20-inch fan. You don't want that. I just want Roy to get a goal or an assist in this game. That's what I want to see. We've given the ball away. Go on, Roy. Put a tackle in, bud. I'm semi-suited up for Roy. I'm smart casual. Do you know what I should do? I should go like full Miami Vice. What we saying? Look, I'll roll my sleeves up. The Donut's about to score. Oh, dear. That just shat itself for a second there, didn't it? That just fully shat itself for a second there. Note self, don't do that. Oh dear. We've gone semi-PowerPoint there, my friends. I apologise. Corey, thank you very... Oh, sorry, Core. Thank you very much for the follow. It's Roy. I blame Roy, indeed. Roy is on pens, yep. FM did no like that. No, not one bit. Remy's through. And he's missed. God damn it. Now I'm locked at 45 FPS again. Fuck's sake. I thought we'd escaped the misery of that. That's my fault. Well, it lasted a decent amount of time. I guess. Good goal from Gavin Osborne. Oh, dear. We lasted the whole stream. Well, apart from the start. We lasted the whole stream apart from that first hour. It was the button. That sexy extra button. I need to roll my sleeves up too. So I can be full on. Now I just look like I should... This kind of looks like quite a feminine outfit now. Doesn't it? I would go back to full screen. Yeah, it does look like the transition dish or something, but I think it's just because of the encoding again. I still think it might require me to use that secondary idea I had with the CPU, honestly, but we'll see. It's definitely a lot better than it was, though. Like, we didn't have a single problem with any matches. Up until right now. So clearly, but this is absolutely outrageous now. Weird. No, to change scene inside a match. That's what does it. It's changing scenes inside games. Or, worst case scenario, we just had to reset the graphics card again. Oh, dearie me. Alright. We'll go 2D. In honor of Roy, who is a 2D human being. We'll go to 2D for the rest of this just to see this out. Try and get some of our frames back again. What if I just switch it straight back? It's weird. It's like it's hard locked something in the background. It's really weird. Because the moment I switch it back, it just immediately drops to the exact same frame rate. Oh yeah, we go 3D if we got Orlando Martins with the pen. Not with the pen, with the header. What's Roy doing so far? He's on a 7. Yep, straight under 45 FPS. That's weird, man. But it does show you that there's a GPU bottleneck going on. Messing with the graphics card, which is making it auto-disable. Yeah. It's weird, but it doesn't always do it. Notice how we use those transitions just fine before. For the rest of the stream. It's like doing it in the middle of the game. Just gave it too much stuff to do, and now it can't, like, unstick itself almost. Interesting. I do still think I need to try that other thing with the CPU, though. Because then it wouldn't have any issues with the graphics card, because the graphics card could just solely work on FM then. Because bear in mind, to give you an idea right now, chat, we're streaming, and I'm using, according to OBS, 2.6% CPU. So there's clearly a lot to give. And according to Task Manager, CPU's still only at like 22% usage, which means I've got so much of that I could be using for encoding it that it would probably take some pressure off the graphics card. And there's no Kit Clash this side, true. I'm probably just going to have to get another one at some point, honestly. Just bite the bullet on it and just try to find a way to get like a grand. I don't know how much a 3070 or a 3080 would be, honestly. I haven't looked at it. I just stopped looking, honestly, because it was too depressing. Yes! Roy Galvin! It's happened! Galvin scores his... Oh, you love to see it. Roy Galvin with the... chat, what the hell? We're back at 60 again. It's fine again now. Lovely ball from the donut. Galvin with the stooping, glancing header. 5-0. Roy Galvin scores his goal. And just wait for it to come back on properly. There'll be no more highlights in the half now. Yeah, it's fine again now. What the hell? That was so weird. 680 for a... Really? £680? Direct from NVIDIA. That's actually not that bad. I thought it was going to be over £1,000. I could probably stretch to 700. Really? Okay, I'll have to have a look. Maybe I think they have dropped a bit in price then, because I swear at one point even like 3080s were going for like 1,300 quid. Because I wouldn't want anything more than that, but I would probably have to look for like a 3080 or something. Oh, this goalkeeper's not having a good time, is he? It's like it just needs time for it to recover some. I wonder if it's actually my my GRAM is getting bogged up in some way. Because maybe there just isn't enough, yeah. Not GRAM, VRAM. Shannon's always willing. She knows what's up. She knows the drill on these types of matches. Okay, well, that's interesting. I'll have to have a look then after stream while I'm doing the bit up to the next Champions League games then. Because at some point I am going to need to take this PC apart to clean it out, because it's probably got dusty in there, because this room just gathers dust because of all the electronics. Plus I need to install that more RAM anyway, because, yeah, I have it. I might as well put it in. And if I could put in... And I also want to connect one of my fan headers. What? Don't you dare. I know it's because he's on a hat-trick and I forgot to turn that bit off. That should... I don't know if this will actually overwrite it. No, it doesn't. That's super annoying. It doesn't overwrite it when you specifically tell it to. True. You know what? You're right. It probably is because Roy didn't play. Club World Cup. That's not for like years, isn't it? Also, Club World Cup's in like December. I think. Wait, or is it? When is the Club? When is the new World Cup? I always forget when that is. I don't think that's going to be too... Oh, dearie me. But it's not this summer, is it? I think the Club World Cup's like a couple of years away yet. We didn't actually check, did we? It's gone all the way through. No, okay, so it is summer, but I don't think it's this summer. Yeah, well, bear in mind, we've got the World Cup on right now, so it's not likely to be this year. So I think we'll be fine. Galvin, oh, nearly. Nearly one for Roy. Wait, what? Hang on, what? Oh, this goalkeeper, man. He's just walked over the...
What the f*** was that?
Bad news. Our frames are gone again. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, no, they're back again now. They're back again. Yeah, Cronus just dropped it over his own line. to GG. Oh, no, it's back to being shit again. Back to 2D we go. So, yeah, we've got ages to wait until it... We'll have probably won a Champions League by the time we next qualify for one of these donuts through again. Oh, big save from Cronin. It's finally made one. Careful with the transitions. Well, I mean, they're the transitions. The problem is because I use animated transitions rather than just default transitions. So maybe that's something we could look into. But it is a shame because the transitions are really cool. The animated ones where everything moves around rather than having to use an actual swipe transition every single time. But if that's what's causing it, then it's probably because for a few seconds it puts loads of stress on the GPU to animate everything. And that might be what does it, actually. Because that's something we've only started using over the course of this version of FM. So that could be what it does. Oh, nice. It's 10-0. Gavin Osborne's having a bloody lovely day, isn't he? So's the donut. Both of those centre mids have been phenomenal today. 3 for the donut. 3 for Remy as well. And a goal for Roy Galvin. Well, GPU, it's a really old 970. I say really old. It's a 970, ergo it's going to be fairly old. It's the one part of this PC I didn't upgrade when I built it because so basically I had an old computer. When I first started doing Football Manager originally and making content, I bought a PC. It was like an old one. I had like an i7 4790K back in the day. This was like 2014, and that came with I had a 560 in it to give you an idea. No, a 760, and eventually my mate was selling his 970 to me. So I bought it off him for 50 quid and put it in that old computer. But then when it came to upgrade this computer, when it came to build a new computer, that was a much newer part than everything else. And I didn't want to have to shell out loads of money on a graphics card at the time. So I upgraded everything else and built a brand new one and put the old graphics card back in it, thinking it would get me over a little while. Might have the encoder chip. I think it does, but I don't think it's like... Oh, it could be because it's not RTX, that it doesn't have a dedicated encoder chip. It might be that it's using the actual GPU itself rather than the specified dedicated chip. That could be why. That might have come along with the RTX ones. Maybe. Although, weirdly, I can still technically use some of the RTX features on this. Because there's like a weird hack you can do. Akin Made Blair. Thank you very much for the follow. Doesn't have to be RTX. Oh, okay. Okay, well, hey, you probably know more than me, so yeah, fair one. Main thing is I probably still need to get one anyway at some point. It's probably due an upgrade, let's be honest. Emma's replaced it with a potato. Can't really tell, to be honest. Had a 1070. Oh, fair one. I'll probably just try to find a way to get a 3080 or something. Sort that out. Hopefully my PSU is... I think it will be fine. I usually went well above just to make sure that I had that room for upgrade later. Now it goes £200 more. Really? Oh, God. That doesn't fill me with confidence. Oh, that's a good effort. Just a cheeky little 12-0 to finish things off here. You'll love to see it. I do still think that the little tweak I made before stream did actually make a difference still. Because we were able to use those transitions a fair amount still without seeing any issues. So clearly it has improved it slightly, I'd say. But 12-0 win. Roy Galvin gets an 8.2 in his testimonial. Donut with a 10. Alan with a 10. Basically everyone that counts with a 10. Luba Mihov with an 8.1. Easy to get true. Yeah. That's what I would have thought. I think it's just there's such a demand for them because people haven't been able to get them at all, have they? So there's still that demand is still there. I don't even know where to look for them, honestly. That's the thing. I'll just have a look on PC Part Picker. I assume it's the same kind of places as always, but God, tell you what, FC Copenhagen cracking out some insane players as always. That Connor Wright guy from Fulham still looks kind of intriguing. I think we'd end up paying English tax though, and that's just too much money. Actually, it's not that expensive compared to what we've got now. Offers for Diaz. Okay. Don't really want to sell him unless we could... And the only way I'd want to sell Diaz would be if we could get... Actually, I might give these guys another look at. What are they bidding on? It's not even that much. Actually, that's fairly decent. But the only way I would do that for him would be if we got... where is he? Mazzoncini. Stage of my career. What is this? You've played one match in 8 years for Nacional in the Uruguayan League, and you think that you don't want to come to a team that's just won the just played in the Champions League final. Madness. The man has got one senior appearance in his career. That is unbelievable nonsense. Having to drop down extra money to upgrade it. Really? That, ooh. I think my current graphics card, I think it's still worth more money than I paid for it. Which is mental. Admittedly, I got it for 50 quid off my mate, so, yeah. NFTs, yeah. I get a lot of emails from companies being like, hey, will you shill our NFT? And I'm like, immediate no. Fuck that. Okay, so we're top of the league by 4 points. We've got 2 games in hand. And now we have a nice little gap before the... I'm trying to work out what round we're even going in, honestly. Like, I have no idea what round we're actually... Because it's like a year delayed, and then... I think it'll still be the third qualifying round. We might get lucky and get a bye because of our coefficient, maybe. So, it'll either be... Next stream will either be the third playoff round or the playoff round itself, essentially. I haven't actually saved it since we did that. Oh, dearie me. Right. I don't know if it's safe to press this button, but I'm pressing it anyway. And that works just fine. Well, we'll look at that. 80 quid pre-COVID price quizzes. But yeah, exactly. And I paid 50 quid for mine. So I think it probably will be the playoff round. You're right. Yeah, I suspect that's the case. Let's have a look at what's going on stream this afternoon. Wow, lots of people stream. Oh, well, we know what we're doing. We know what we're doing. I just saw Mr. Sweet Little Tootsies. Sweet Little Tootsies. We're going to rate Sweet Left Foot. Thank you for joining me today, friends. I really have just gone... steered right into the skin at the end here, haven't I? Don't know how this is going to look as far as VODs go. I'll figure it out on the fly, I guess. Yeah, I'll see you lot on Saturday for, well, actually, Saturday's going to be really important because the other Irish sides are going to be in heavy action during that stream, and that could make or break next season for us, honestly. So stay tuned for that. I will see you then. And, of course, it's Champions League on Saturday night as well, so we can talk about that as well. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thank you so much for your support today, as always. Love you lots. And thank you very much for the gifted subs and for the bits and all the loveliness, as always. If you are new and you'd like to drop a follow, that'd be gorgeous. I'll see you lot on Saturday. Let's go say hi to Mr. Sweet Little Tootsies. And I want you to call him that. Tell him I sent you. I'll be there too. Let's go. Bye.